Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man. Your editing stuff
Works.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
people think you got to get all this fancy schmancy
Son,
shit.
I think our motto is if it isn't free, it isn't for me.
Come on, brother.
And I'm part of these podcast groups that, what mic should I get and what
You're part of
software should I get?
podcast group?
Yeah. I
Yo,
try
we
to
find
get
out things
ideas.
about him all the time. He's
I
such
have
a
no
diva.
clue. Why wouldn't
Why
we all
do
be
you?
part of it?
So be part of it. I'll invite you guys. Because you're not going to want to be a part
Darren,
of
you
it.
get it, right?
Because what?
Darren, we could have been in there getting pointers, tips.
No, he
everything.
wants to keep it all to himself.
What?
So that when he breaks off into his own boy band
Exactly.
without us,
That's
he's going to go
exactly-
solo. He's
that's
going to
exactly what
Beyonce
it
us.
is. That's exactly.
You do got some Beyonce in you.
I see how your hips move.
Can I? Why are you looking at my hips, Jen?
Yo,
That's
diva
uncomfortable.
hips.
Can't look away.
Can I? Because they don't lie. Can
That's
I? Can I have the top up, please?
Oh, the cap. No cap.
As the kids say. We ready to go?
Are you three? Yep. All right.
If I'm three, then it's for me.
Right.
You're one in my heart. Number one.
I know it. Well, no, I'm not one in your heart.
No,
Oh,
you're not.
no, you know.
Yeah.
No, I know. There's no
All right.
excuses.
Now
There's
you're
no-
right.
There's no
Sorry, Jen.
substitutions for that. Sorry, Jen.
We lit?
I think so.
All right,
I don't know what number we are.
We litty two titty. Me neither.
126.
126.
I'm going to go with 126.
Episode
Yeah.
126, as my friend Jen says.
Oh,
I'm
you gonna
hyped
put
that
the
you played
blame on
that
me?
song, yo.
Thank you.
Damn, chains went off. That was dope.
In the
Sorry.
basement, we have Darren.
Damn.
Genevieve.
Hello, folks.
My friends. My friends.
Amigo.
My friends.
Amigo.
Yes.
It's good to see you.
Amigo.
Good to see you lot. Good to see you all.
May I ask you a question?
What's up?
Growing up, did you ever hear your parents say the word amigo?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would my
I'm sorry.
Nigerian parents say amigo?
Did your Ghanaian parents say the
My
word?
dad used to.
Oh, give us a sentence.
Yes.
No, because, but I it took me a long time to realize, I think he was saying amigo. Because, like, he had Spanish friends. And so he would always, like, he had a Spanish friend, but he called him Amigo, so I thought that was his name.
Oh.
And then when I got older, I'm like, I think he was just saying Amigo.
Oh.
So I was like, is that just a way that Africans say Amigo, or is it just my dad? So I was trying to get confirmation.
I never even heard my parents attempt anything Spanish related.
You should ask them.
I will never. Are you kidding me? My mom would say, what? What? No, I don't speak that. They won't even try it. You kidding me? How your dad end up with a Spanish friend?
Wow.
He's my dad.
Darren, it's not a wild question. This is in the
Kinda
80s, right?
is.
Yeah.
So in the 80s, I mean, my parents, they worked.
from work.
They were just around Nigerians all day.
Yeah.
And
Probably why he
whites.
didn't bother with learning his name. He probably just knew him from work.
It's just amigo.
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 I'm so sorry. I don't know why I told that story.
You and the
Your father somewhere
bonnet.
like,
You and the bonnet could do whatever you want today,
That's
beloved.
right. Me and the bonnet, nigga.
You know what I mean? For those audio listeners, Jen is wearing a bonnet.
Yes,
And
queen. Protective styles.
Yep. I tried to get Darren to wear his, but he wasn't with it.
I ain't got no protective style. I just was like, yo, can I wear a bonnet?
I just want the people to know you didn't ask. You
No,
just-
I wasn't talking about
she
you.
didn't.
Oh, okay.
And then he was like, sure.
I mean, I guess. What am I gonna tell you?
Yeah. Then he was like, tell them this is how close you were to being in bed.
I believe it.
And I was like, you know what? You're right.
I believe it. Does your bonnet stay on your cap the whole night? On your dome?
Sometimes.
My lady's bonnet ends up
Slides
on me. I wake up, I'm like,
It's all fully wrapped around your head and everything.
how did shit happen?
They
yo?
have their own legs. They have their own legs. This is the longest it'll stay on my head.
I understand. It's ineffective. Darren, there's an opportunity for us to create something. Sorry, let's stop the
Listen,
podcast.
wait. Can I tell you my bad bonnet story?
Oh boy.
Wait,
You
first of all,
said Bad Bobby?
bad bonnet story.
Bad Bunny?
Bad bonnet, bad.
This podcast is bad.
Yeah.
So, I think it was the last time I got braids or something. I don't know. No, I got my hair curled. And I was like, all right, I want to get like a hair scarf.
Okay.
Like a good one. But everything was closing, so I had to go to Sally's, which is like not really a hair store.
Yeah.
So they had this one in a package, and it was pink, and it says satin lined, but I couldn't really tell what it was. And I'm like, worst case scenario, it's a bonnet, but if maybe it's a wrap. Take it to the house, put it on my head. No, I didn't put it on my head first. I looked at it and it was like a ring on the end of it, like a plastic ring, like a shower curtain. So I'm like, oh, they must put this on to make sure they know if somebody like tries to use it and return it. So I take it off. But when I took the ring off, it was just a hole on both ends.
Oh no!
And so the ring was actually supposed to stay on it, so that depending on the size of your hairdo, you can go up and down. I said, well, this is some white people shit.
Yeah. Wait, just give us one size, man. One size fits all.
It's stretchy.
Yeah.
It's stretchy.
A ring on it to adjust?
Yeah. And then I proceeded to wear it for like 3 months straight.
With the hole?
With the ring on it.
Oh, the ring still was able to put back on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just a mesh.
Darren, does yours have a ring on it?
I almost don't want to get into this with you.
But you got a head thing.
So yeah,
Hey-o.
but
She's an idiot. Certified.
He laughed way too hard.
yo, because it's been too long since I've heard this.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
No, it wasn't.
I was like, Darren, stop.
No. It wasn't that. I was like, oh yeah, she's so right. No. It was just, it's been a while since I've heard a joke of yes. So actually, the one I have, I feel like I had to get through a bunch of them to find the one that worked for me.
God bless.
Because
Tell him, King. You're worthy.
because
Maybe he's born with it.
Sorry.
with my stupid hair, I can't like wear like a regular do-rag, and as soon as I tie it, like it gives me a headache. So I can't. I have to find one that works.
Yeah.
If I get the stretchy one like that, it won't stay on, or it won't hold on my hair. So it'll definitely come off in the middle of my hair. No, no.
I'm not he answered.
No. So the one I have is almost like like that, but it's like a big sock, and it just like holds.
Oh, I've seen those, right?
Yeah, it just holds most of it, and then I can sleep.
Dope.
But with my sleep apnea machine, that just went out the fucking window.
You know, I was gonna ask how does
How
that
do I
work
do
with the
it? Yeah.
mask, but I didn't want to be.
No, it'd be that way.
Was
No.
it insensitive?
No, it's that's right.
Yeah.
No,
But-
so I have to. So if I put the mask on, my hair is too big, and then it will just like crush my face. So I have to take my hair and put it through the whole,
Over 30 conversations.
and then put my mask on, and then luckily it makes like the hole that it sticks out of
Right.
holds my hair in place, so I can sleep.
You've unlocked a new conversation.
So,
So now, Darren, you have this ritual.
This is a dumb ritual.
What happens when all this is done? Your hair is snatched for the evening.
Jesus Christ, but he'll kill me tonight. He will kill me tonight.
Jen, you gotta relax. Your mask is on.
Yeah.
You're ready to breathe.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm ready to live.
But then you're like, damn,
I forgot something.
I kind of want to get
Oh
something
yeah,
from my wife.
no. If I put it on, that's it.
It's a wrap. You're
Yes,
done.
the gate is closed.
Got you, beloved.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
It's just sometimes I put it on, I'm like, fuck, I didn't kiss her goodnight, and I have to take the whole.
Damn, fam.
It's almost like a helmet, like I'll put it on my forehead.
It's just right.
It's right. It is not sexy at all. There's nothing sexy about it.
Oh
My
dear.
entire
Who
chest
is
is going
that?
to cave in.
Oh man. Oh,
Stacey.
what's up? We cool and we talking about bonnets.
And sleep apnea machines.
Cause why not? What you mean?
Yeah, Haitian people don't wear stuff
Nah,
like that.
outdoors?
Well,
Not a party attire.
well,
What? No, Haitians is,
really? I feel like the
Stay in
younger
flip-flops.
generation.
yeah, younger generation.
Okay.
You're talking about like dad's generation. Like, your hair should be permed and
Yes.
straight.
Nah. They've been aged out of any conversations.
What brings you here, my friend?
I can't keep you from company. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was like sleep time. I can't show her really.
No.
That's all right. Well, Stacey, hello. Good to see you.
Yeah, I can.
I see you again Saturday.
Hello.
No? She's not coming?
She's coming.
It's fine.
Yes.
All right, love you. Bye.
It's good to see you.
What are you talking about? So, Darren, other question. So, same if you got to go pee-pees or something. Do you take all of that? You got to take all of that off? Or the mask at least? The mango?
So it
Or you
can't
just
come
thug it out?
apart.
Comes with wheels.
It comes with wheels. It's like an IV. It's like an
the oxygen
tank. And I can just roll the halls with it. Yo, I don't think I've ever heard Bim laugh like this. Have you? Yo, Bim.
Bib is so stupid.
But Bib is stupid. You're the one who said it, but Bib is stupid.
Because you know he lied.
He's laughing like a smoker.
Oh my god, my chest.
Yo, wait a minute. Yeah, you got snuffer.
It's fine.
Fam.
It's fine.
Why is that visual so funny to
You can see it. He's like,
Because one wheel got to be squeaky, right? So
I got it. They
He
all
ain't got
flip.
nothing on from the waist down. His ass out.
Right, flipping the
oh,
wires
Winnie the
all
Pooh
around
ass
and shit.
niggas wheeling this shit.
With my this,
He called you Winnie the Pooh. God damn it,
and it starts
Derek.
making all this beeping noise and shit. No,
Get this out of your house, yo.
if I have to pee, I usually just rip it off and then I go do what I gotta do.
Show enough. Show
So
enough.
I pee myself.
Oh, dear.
That's my steps.
Yo.
I only have just enough in the amount of steps it takes to get to where I need to go.
But there's no steps involved in
Any
ripping it
detour,
off.
that's an extra step, bro.
Okay.
Any detour is a
Oh, my
problem.
God.
All right. So anyway,
Oh boy, it's been about 15 minutes.
of pure nonsense. This is what happens when we take a week or two off.
Yeah, nah. Because I saw you recently, but I ain't seen Jen in a minute. So, Jen,
Hello,
Queen,
friend.
I'm glad to be in your presence.
Jen,
Likewise, yes.
there's something different about our friend.
He is a married
He
man.
is a married
Look
man.
at that ring.
He's a
Ay,
Osman.
Bling, bling, bling.
Look at this.
Yes,
This is yes.
King.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my friend, on
Thank
your
you.
beautiful wedding.
Thank
So
you, thank you.
exciting.
Before we talk about that, can I recap? Because I did listen to our previous episode, and
Okay.
our friend Tisha did step in. Tisha,
Shout out to
to
Tisha.
you.
Love it.
There's a few. I took a few notes on that episode, so I
wow.
just wanted
I want
to
to start there.
Boy,
before we.
I forgot that episode. So it was so long.
No, it's fine.
it was a pretty good episode, I think.
Yeah, I didn't.
Was.
Listen. I don't know. I didn't listen to it.
No. Why?
So I wanted to say, so episode 125 recap. So Tisha, thank you for filling in. Married gang, gang,
Gang,
gang. Congratulations.
yeah.
Okay, and then y'all waited until I wasn't here to talk sports.
What were we talking about?
Isn't that crazy?
Yes,
I said in my head, I was like, this doesn't feel right, but here
What were
we
we talking
are.
about?
y'all were talking about
Football.
yeah, it was we y'all talking about like
Oh,
the
Dennis
season stuff?
Rodman.
Oh, that's right.
She was a sixth man.
Palm.
Right. So all the sports talk, I'm like, oh really? Oh, so these niggas do like to talk sports.
It
It's
was
just me.
him.
It was
It's
me.
him.
It was me.
So
It's
you
him.
I've been
so if I had a vagina, Darren, you would talk sports with me?
probably.
That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Second,
Do you need him to mansplain that to you, or do you get it, sweetheart?
I don't like you with the bonnet. Take it off. Take the bonnet off. I need you to take your bonnet off now, ma'am.
What you, sweetheart?
Next item from episode 125, Cobra Kai. It was initially on YouTube. It was a YouTube Plus exclusive because I watched it. First 2 episodes are
What
free.
the hell is a YouTube Plus?
So you know how they have subscription for video YouTube stuff. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you were
You have it?
No. If you
Oh.
subscribed, you could watch all of it. If you didn't, they let you watch 2 episodes for free, and then you had to pay for the rest, which was a teaser because after episode 2, I was like, I need more. I almost paid for it.
That's why I was so surprised.
So it was on YouTube first, and wisely they moved it over to Netflix because who the fuck is going to pay for a YouTube video
I feel like
subscription?
YouTube is trying so hard to get subscribers.
So hard.
They I think we talked about it. Google Music is now YouTube Music.
I did not know that.
Yes. Next.
This nigga took notes on us, yo.
You did?
Tisha said something along the lines of "no glove, no love" because you guys were talking about condoms or something like that. I just liked it. I got a good chuckle out of it. Good job, Tisha.
Thumbs up. Like,
Jen,
Huh?
it was a while since you done Jen snacks, and you did it when I wasn't here,
This is true.
motherfucker.
Well, no, it's not a while. We did Litos.
That don't count.
Yeah, because we ate them off camera.
Yeah. So it's fine. I heard that the spicy nuggets are good though. Were they tasty?
all right.
You know, did you notice that we ate them and just said 0 things about
Nothing.
them?
Because Tisha didn't have any, so it makes sense, right? Is she a vegan or some shit?
I
Or
didn't notice that.
We didn't say not one word about them damn nuggets. We just
I
ate
didn't
them.
even know who this is.
That's the only thing I remember. Is that we ate and just kept talking about other shit. Wait, you asked me a question.
Oh yeah.
She's not a
what
vegan.
Yeah. So why she ain't eat the nuggets?
She
She
ate
just
already.
ate.
Yeah.
She had just had nuggets before we came
When
in.
is that ever an excuse not to have a
I
nugget?
don't know.
Ask her again, please.
I didn't ask you if you were hungry. I asked you if you wanted some.
Right.
Nigga, we talked before I
I
left
didn't
the
ask you if you
house.
had supper, nigga.
I asked her, say, yo, they got spicy nuggets at McDonald's. I'm going to get some.
Supper
Nigga, make
eats.
room.
Right. It's fine.
Move that baby. Make some room.
Also, I want to apologize, Darren. I didn't know. I forgot that she was pregnant.
Oh, I knew that.
So it was 3 against 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. You did well though.
Thank you.
It was a very good pod.
They made it very easy. They weren't.
The best kind of threesomes are.
Come on now.
No.
Come on now. Speaking of which, that came up during the podcast as well. So, Jen, I don't know how much. Darren is stupid.
You guys both made a funny laugh tonight.
What happened?
You guys both did a funny laugh. He snorted, and you did whatever the fuck you did already.
Him pulling is just funny. That really happened, Jen, huh?
What?
They thought y'all were a package deal?
Who
These
thinks
guys that you were
Why
dating?
would you think that?
That's a weird thing, because I never got that vibe from y'all.
I
Never.
There's nobody I've ever got that vibe from in life.
I've gotten that vibe from
Okay, all right.
But Jen and Tisha, no. They didn't even really hug in public or anything. So what?
But I think because their energy is very similar, you can almost tell it by the way they speak.
Yeah, these guys will. Why not? No, it's just weird.
It's so
a
weird,
question.
right?
Yeah.
So weird.
I don't know.
It was weird when it was like one person.
Yeah.
There was like 2 people. It was like,
It was like
why?
a thing.
Why? Why do you all think this
Very
is an
odd.
idea?
So
You
I
guys
never
can-
got that energy.
Thank
Never got
you,
that energy.
because we're 2 goofballs.
Very weird. Lastly, Grundle exercises. So,
it would make sense for him
relax.
to know
He said you got
this.
that tight ass.
Yes,
Wow.
That's exactly what I meant, Jen. Thanks.
So, Darren, you were spot on. Squats would
Oh,
help.
it was. Wow.
Right? If you wanted to hit the Ving Rhames, right? That's what y'all talking about?
Yep.
So, also,
I need that Jody
it's always helpful to have a strong core. So
or
you want to
Melvin.
do.
Actually, it's the Melvin. I need
It's the Melvin.
I don't want no Jody.
You want a strong core. So core workouts would help. Also lunges. You want to make sure
That makes
your
sense.
leg muscles are very on point.
He's answering the actual question.
Yeah.
Yes. So very entertaining episode. Tisha, again, I thank you. Guys, thank you for recording in my absence while I was away with my wife. Yes.
So why were you away with your wife? What were you doing? Tell us everything.
Don't tell us everything.
Okay.
All right, so let me start with the wedding. Now, cut me off because I get long-winded, guys. But
How do we cut you off?
just cut me off. It's
I'm not gonna cut him off.
So I just
Is
wanted
that a
to.
song? Cut them off.
And cut that bitch off.
them
Oh, that one.
off. Cut them.
Oh yeah.
You was singing a whole different.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
You
damn
wanna
it.
Cut that bitch off. That's
It's
what you was
close. Let's see it.
Yeah. Wedding. So I got married September
That's
5th.
exciting. It's been that long since we saw you.
Yeah. Yeah, that week was the last time we recorded, right? We recorded that week?
Before India Thursday.
Yeah, recorded.
The third.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Today's the 24th. That is 3 weeks.
That's crazy. Holy shit. So yeah, shout out to my wife. I love you. And man, COVID wedding. So as you can imagine, the year starts, we have a plan of how it's going to happen. We have a venue, Crown Plaza, shout out to them. And yeah, we got our bridal party. We got an invitation list that we started. And then COVID hits. I want to shout out my lady. When all this stuff was happening, over the months and whatnot, we had the conversations. And initially it sucked because she had ordered the dresses for the girls and all of that. But we got comfortable with the idea of, hey, this probably isn't going to happen. At least not happen the way we wanted. So we had to wait for Gina to give an update in August. And she said, y'all want to keep acting up? Okay. No more than 100 people at a venue. We were planning 300 plus. So that shut that whole thing down. I say shout out to Crown because they said, hey, we heard Gina. We know you guys had a bid wedding. We'll give you your refund. No problem. They ain't even fight us on it. Shout out to Pronzi. They were going to do our decor. Same thing. They said, hey, we understand. Here's your check. Right back. So that was dope. So then we said, okay, what do we do? Initially, it was going to be just me, her, immediate family only, you know, just as a piece kind of thing or whatever it's called. Call it a day. And we said, now let's try to do something still. Shout out to your wife, Darren. Because, she, because I was giving ideas as to what we can do, right? Because I still wanted it to feel special. You know, because the wife was kind of like, not seeing it as a wedding all the way, just like as a thing. But I wanted to look good. I wanted to feel good still. So I was like, we'll just guerrilla this thing, right? Just roll up in Roger Williams Park and just Debo some shit. Right. But your wife said, no, you can get a permit. I didn't know that. I thought people just took it. So
He's gonna rape the party.
Yeah, I was gonna go. So we ended up doing the ceremony at the Temple of Music. Looked beautiful.
Great.
There's a couple other shout outs that I wanted to give because we planned this wedding in about 2.5 weeks.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was that tight.
Wow.
Because again, we were going to do it the other way.
Yep.
And then when we decided to pivot, we had to find the venue for the ceremony, a venue for the reception. So, shout out to, where we go? Cafe Nouveau. Downtown Providence. We went on a date night and we hit up 3 restaurants that same night, 3 of her top picks. And whichever one we like the most is going to work. So they had great service, whatever. So we picked them. They gave us that area that we used, Darren.
It's a beautiful room.
No charge.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah, no charge. Yeah.
Dope.
So they took care of us there. Second shout out. Elaine, Darren, you're French. So Dupeti.
I gotta see it.
How you say it? Right
Tout
there.
petit.
Dupetit.
Yeah. Du petit.
Elaine Dupetit. It's a it's a website. So Elaine Dupetit, whatever.com. Suits.
Oh.
Darren, I got my suit and I got my son's suit
Oh, that's right. In 2 weeks.
from that website. So Darren, I had that suit since maybe February or March.
Okay.
No intention of using it for a wedding.
Yeah.
It was just for me because they had great deals. Their suits, you can get one for like $60 on the low end,
Oh, wow.
as high as $80. That's the max.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Wow.
But I said, this must be bullshit. Shout out to Tosin. He had 2 already. He said, no, they're legit. So I ordered 2 suits, the one I had and a different double-breasted one, and it looked great. I got it, loosely tailored back then, left it alone. Wedding and crunch time, I said, okay, I have a suit already, I'm fine. My son needs one. So I ordered a suit for Dylan 2 weeks before the wedding. So I had it shipped to his house instead of mine, just in case if I don't make it there to get tailored, his mom could take him. Makes sense, right? Tell me why, 2 days before the suit was supposed to get there, a tornado touched down in Connecticut, in Dylan's town only. Only.
Wow.
When I drove there, so they touched down on like Thursday. I drove there Saturday. It was unrecognizable.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Trees down that had been up like huge trees. They had a big tree in their backyard that was tipped over and the roots were up.
Wow.
It was taller than I don't know. Me and Darren standing on top of each other. It was like that's how tall the roots were out of the ground. Yeah. Crazy. So shipping was delayed. So no suit.
Shit.
The suit happened to just come in time right before I left that day. So I was able to bring it back, get it tailored. Speaking of the tailor, shout out to the tailors who had helped us out. Express Tailors and Cleaners, 1500 Atwood Avenue. They're amazing. I love you guys. Day before the wedding, Darren,
Sheesh.
I put the suit on that I got tailored back in February or March. I lost almost 30 pounds
It was like
since then.
You've been fluctuating.
I put that shit on. Shenny looked at me. Crystal looked at me and said, that ain't it. No. I said, what do you mean? I looked in the mirror. I looked like Steve Harvey. That shit was baggy. It was like 4:30 or 5 o'clock the day before.
Oh God.
Damn.
I called the tailor. They said, hey, we're about to close. I said, please, 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 please. I just need this tailored. They said, okay, just bring it first thing in the morning. We'll take care of it. I go there day of my wedding before picking up my son
Yes.
at like whenever they open, 8:30 or 9, and say, hey, yeah, I need this. And they say, okay, yeah, we can have it in a week or so. I said, no. I kind of need it right away, like by noon. And they said, what are you, getting married or something? I said, actually, yes. The way everyone's jaw dropped in there, they had that shit done in an hour.
Wow.
And you saw how crispy your brother looked.
Yo, Bim looked good that day.
Come on now. So
If he wasn't already married, he would have asked you.
Hey, I mean, must push her over a little bit.
So shout out to them. So venues straight for the ceremony, venue straight for the reception. Suits are good. Shenny had his already. Shout out to Shenny. I had Dylan and Shenny in my wedding party, my 2 best men.
Aw.
Last shout out. When I was getting married, I had one question everybody asked. Are you gonna DJ your own wedding? No, stupid.
He's retired.
Yuck.
Other question. Is Darren gonna DJ wedding? I said no. Darren's not gonna DJ. He's in the wedding.
I remember hearing you say that.
I would never.
I wouldn't mind it.
I ended up using Darren. Brother, I'm not gonna cry.
Cry.
No, don't do that. But
Don't-
this
You
guy,
should shed a tear because if he wasn't there,
exactly. That don't mean I gotta cry. You're stupid. Take your bonnet off. I don't like you with the bonnet. So, if it wasn't for this guy, my brother,
testify.
listen, man.
Yes.
Not only
Yes, Lord.
did he provide the microphones, wireless microphone for the pastor, sound for the ceremony at the temple, getting there early enough, also going to the reception, playing music throughout the night, playing host MC for the day.
It was fun.
Darren, I appreciate you, bro. I love you. You already know the vibes. You know the
I
vibes.
know the vibes.
Honestly. And I was emotional. He knows. I was emotional for like 3 weeks straight. I cried every day.
Because he's your friend. You love him.
I do.
He
So
loves you.
I think I ran out of tears.
Bim.
Shut up. Stop.
She's like, cry.
But Darren, that shit touched me, bro. You don't have no
Yeah.
idea.
Tony, it's nothing.
Nah, you have no idea, bro.
It is
Seriously.
nothing. I would have moved heaven and earth for that day,
Touch
man.
him in his heart.
Man.
Make him cry.
Nah,
It was such a beautiful day, John.
Oh, they're a beautiful
Damn
couple.
it! Now I'm thinking about the day. I finally got over all this, the emotionalness of it. I kept looking at the damn picture every time. Yeah, whatever. Emotionalness. I don't know. Leave me alone. I kept looking at the dumb picture, and I find myself like smiling like it's my son or something. In my like they're happy.
It was a day.
Did I tell you that I saw your beautiful wife that day?
You did at Bibiana spot, right?
So it was kind of like I was at the wedding. I saw
Come
her.
on, shout out to her too. Bibiana, you did an amazing job, my
Her hair
wife.
looked, and it was still pinned up when I seen it.
Yo.
And she looked so beautiful. I was like, oh my god.
She looked like a
Like
as
an
Haitian
angel.
people say a lev,
What that
a
mean?
dream.
Oh, I like that. How you say it?
Lev.
I'm gonna say that to her.
R-E-V-E. Don't speak French to her. We heard your French earlier.
What that? It's not good.
It's
It's
not.
not crispy.
It's not
Et
crispy.
petit.
It's-
How you say
it's-
it? Petit. Petit.
It sounds like a dirty French man.
This is why Africans don't speak other languages.
Spanish? That's why I'm asking Spanish?
Man, I was just happy to be a part of that day personally.
Bro, nah, honestly, man, thank you. And I thank everybody that was there. Again, we could only do the bridal party and the immediate family. I wish I could have there were some people who drove up and watched. So shout out to y'all still. And but yeah, no, it was a day, man. And my pastor, man, I won't even get into it, but he had surgery
Oh gosh.
2.5 weeks prior.
Oh wow.
He didn't go anywhere. He wasn't in church for like 6 weeks. So I was ready to, obviously I didn't want him to come out the house and be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I was gonna have another pastor, fill in or whatever. But he said, no, I'm gonna be there that day.
Wow.
Yeah.
He said 2 jokes, Jen, and they both killed me.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's good.
The second one didn't land well, and everybody was like,
It went over some people's
yeah,
head.
everybody was like, huh? And he was like, I will say it again. And he said it again, and I was like, that man is funny.
Yeah, no, he's good, man.
Yes.
So, man, he's another one. I can't even express how appreciative I am of him. And yeah, just everybody who came, man, the fellas who came and the ladies who came to help to set up the chairs. It looked great, bro.
Everything was beautiful.
We got the pictures from the professionals, so I'll
yes.
show you guys some of them. It's just the sky, the suit colors, the dress colors,
was
everything just worked, bro.
Beautiful day.
Oh.
Can I tell you somebody who stole the show, in my opinion?
Ooh.
This guy's son,
Yeah.
Dylan. Let me tell you.
That boy looks sharp.
Not only did
Didn't
he look good,
Elaine Dupetit.
he looked good. He spoke well. Like he spoke like a man.
Because he gave a speech.
That's nice.
And so
I could never.
they each gave their little speech toast. I won't say what I was gonna say about the but his speech in the first 10 seconds of his speech killed the room.
Floored everyone.
Everybody was dying.
Right away. Yeah. Yeah.
He has the delivery.
Timing was good. He
This
let
guy.
it breathe. Yeah.
Was, mwah.
Yeah. Oh, it made me so proud.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
what a boy. Oh. Yeah, no, it was just amazing.
Exciting.
Yeah, no, it was for a wedding that was planned in a short span of time during a global pandemic where we couldn't really dance and
Boogie.
party the way we
Yep,
wanted to.
yep.
We couldn't have all the guests that we wanted to have. And it was an interesting wedding because usually you have couples there, right? So couples would at least dance with each other, but it's y'all and then the guys and whatever. So, but it ended up being lovely. And we disappeared after the reception and cake cutting and all of that onto a gondola.
Beautiful.
Right outside of Cafe Nouveau with a sparkler departure with our people. It was dope, man.
It was great.
So
The
sweet.
whole day. So I'm a very big believer in things are going to happen the way they're going to happen, and that's how it's going to happen.
Sure enough.
Whether you want it to happen or not. And that the day couldn't have been any better to me. In my
I agree,
opinion.
bro. I agree.
So happy for you.
Thank you.
And it's not a coincidence that Darren's shirt has a king on it.
Okay.
Thousand kings.
Okay.
Yes, king flourish.
Yeah. So yeah, again, thank you to everyone. But I did have a couple of tips for anyone getting married, men specifically. One, obviously, don't lose weight after you tailored your suit. Second one, the guys took me out last night. Thank you, fellas.
Yeah.
And I drank a lot. I drank a lot of Hennessy. The next morning, stomach was done. I believe Hennessy is a laxative. So, guys, if you're going to get married, do not drink Hennessy the day before. I was messed up. My wife sent me a beautiful breakfast. I ate 3 bites.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't enjoy it. I kept running back and forth. I don't know, it was nerves. Maybe it's the Hennessy, but it ruined me.
Nerves too.
Yeah,
It was a good thing that you ate.
yeah, a little. And at the wedding, same as every other married couple, we didn't eat the entree. Yeah. And my wife fell asleep. But I won't. Yeah, it happens. It happens.
It's such an exhausting, emotionally draining day.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was that. Thank you, everybody, for the love. Thank you for the prayers. And for that hater out there who's praying for me to not look beautiful on my wedding day. Because I got a cold sore 2 days after the wedding.
Oh,
Just missed it.
Just missed it.
Just missed it. So, ha, bitch, you missed me. Yes, just missed me. Why is Jen looking at me?
I think so. I think everybody there too was under the impression that they're going to do whatever it takes to make this day work, right? And so I got there, and the girls were setting up, and the wind was flying around. And they were like, "Come on, get everything, sit on it," And I was like, "Wow!" Like the dedication was just amazing.
No, it was real.
Yeah.
It was real. Yeah, I got to do something for everybody.
Ah,
Nah, man, because one, we saved a lot of money by switching to Geico. No, we saved a ton of money on this one. And just a show of appreciation, man. Like, I can't say it in words. So, like, I got to just do gestures over time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Darren, 5 years from now, I might just do something,
Hey,
and they'd be like, hey,
A hand job's a hand job. It doesn't matter who it
take
comes from.
the bonnet off. Take it off.
the energy is different with the bonnet.
I hate her.
She's in her bonnet instead of in her bag.
I like that. Sorry, last shout out. So honeymoon, we couldn't go to Greece the way we wanted to, but we went to Newport for like 4 days. Gurney's. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
Oh, I love that hotel.
Oh, you been there?
Gurney's on the water.
Oh my God.
Beautiful hotel.
Why you ain't never told me about it?
I don't know.
The robes? Did you have the robe?
Oh no! Wow.
You stayed there or no?
Yeah.
You didn't put the robe?
Like once. I'm not a road person. So.
Me neither. But brother.
As you were.
And we got a balcony.
Oh, that's nice.
Walking out there with a little J, just enjoy it. And they had something during that time with BMW where you can test drive for 2 hours a BMW.
For 2 hours.
And they had a choice of 5 BMWs.
Oh.
Yeah. So I know y'all don't know cars like that, but they had an i850M.
What?
100
M stand for?
Mach.
The fuck?
Or the M series, whatever. It's usually like coupes, but it was a sedan.
Yeah. I've seen an 850.
Oh, there you go. So
yeah,
you know.
that's why I'm like, what the fuck?
525 horsepower, Darren. So we had a date night. I said, sir, I would like to use your vehicle. Took it out. And after dinner, I was like, all right, before he brings it back, I got to floor it. So the car, as I did it, lifted in the front a little bit. That's how fast that bitch was. Yeah, so shout out to Gurney's, man. We're going to be back there soon, for sure. For sure. So it was an amazing week.
So long, and it's like,
Oh.
I know, right?
sad,
It's just, it's even though you're still in the state that you live in,
Yeah.
you can go across the street. You're not home anymore, so you don't feel like you're at home. So the fact that you were still around doesn't even matter. Like, Newport's beautiful.
Oh, my God.
That's actually where I wanted to go for my birthday, but COVID,
Yeah.
that was the plan. And it's just so dope. Like, you just get to get away, even if it's only 20 minutes away from your actual house. But,
Right.
you're not home.
Right. And we felt like we were away. Again, having the view of the water,
Yeah.
all the yachts and shit. And we did it like as if we were away. All inclusive. With room service. breakfast. Bring it. Just bring it. Keep bringing food. And they gave us complimentary champagne and all of that.
Here?
It was you got to pay, but we
Right.
treated it like
Yeah.
Just bring it. Bring it.
that's
Yeah, it was dope.
That's very dope.
So hit Gurney's, Jen. If you're going to Newport, take a night there.
I've been trying to figure out a hotel with like a water view. So,
Oh, that's the one.
but
Yeah,
I'm scared of hotels because of COVID.
I'll say everything outside of wearing masks outside of your room. They have a few restaurants right there. One, you can sit by a fire pit and enjoy your meal. The view of the bridge and the sunset right there.
Oh,
Stupid.
oh,
Stupid. So I'll say I think it's worth it. Again, everybody's wearing masks. They're wiping shit down. You're in your room most of the time. So
that's the other thing about hotels. I would say, like, if you go on vacation to wherever, or you go on a vacation closer by, you spend most of your time in the hotel.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, other than like a walking food tour that we did and dinner, that shit was dope. That shit was dope. Shout out to that old couple too. It's a older couple that's just what they do. They retired and tell you about the history of Newport and go to like 4 spots and give you some food and
Oh,
drinks.
that's dope.
Yeah. Other than that and dinner, we kicked it around there. Sunset, kicked it by the pool.
beach.
Yeah. So,
It was good weather too.
oh man, it's perfect. It's perfect. I love my wife.
Congratulations again to
Thank you.
Missus.
Thank you so
Dope,
much.
dope,
How do you
dope,
say
dope.
congratulations in other languages? Is that a word?
Congratulations.
Darren, you know the Spanish, right? Why you looking at me like that?
Why?
You're like your wife knows speak Spanish.
She does. I don't know.
They never say congratulations to him.
Ain't it?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You played stupid.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah. So that was that, and I can't express it though. Seriously, thank you everybody. Thank you so much. Pictures will be up soon, as soon as the wife says it's okay.
In Spanish, it's
Felicidades.
felicidades.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Shut up, Jen. I don't like your bonnet energy. So I had notes from when we were supposed to record last week, but they're dated. So I don't know if we still talk about that shit or.
Why not?
Well, all right. First, can we address what took place yesterday with Breonna Taylor
We can.
in the case?
We can.
Again, I'm still a little emotional, so I don't want to stay on this too long. But for those who don't know, there was one police officer that was indicted, but not anything to do with Breonna Taylor dying.
Nope.
It's because he shot into a neighboring apartment and damaged their drywall. Prior to that, Breonna Taylor's family was awarded $12 million for her death or for the murder. All right, so for people, at least to me, there's no price on a human life.
Absolutely not.
I'm not going to say it in my world if that happened to anybody I love, because I don't want to put that in the atmosphere. But imagine a family member. What price
Yeah.
is okay?
You're like, oh, yeah, okay, that's fair.
It doesn't work, because if you give me $50 million, I'm putting $50 million back in to make sure people pay for
What they
killing.
did.
I'm going to use every dime of that to try to get justice. So the $12 million settlement is paid by taxpayers, right? They have a budget that is there are funds allocated for anything police related, any misconduct, any whatever. They pay annually out of this budget. They got money for this.
Yeah.
So, all right, here you go. Nobody loses their pension. Nobody loses their job.
Nope.
The other 2 officers are still on administrative leave. That other fool is fired for mistakenly shooting into another apartment. I don't.
This like, to hear it. Somebody was fired for damaging drywall. People who killed the person are not.
I don't understand. I don't. And then, not to be that guy,
Be that guy.
but we march.
Jen, I'm sorry, my foot's all in your area.
We march. We encourage people to get to the polls. We do all these things, but still, here we are. And one of the things that I've been seeing that breaks my heart even more is some folks, I don't know if y'all saw it, side-by-side picture, Breonna Taylor and Emmett Till. What the fuck? How many years apart is this? So what do? They've been screaming vote in March since then. So what do? It's exhausting. I encourage people continue to stay safe, but I think rest in peace Nipsey Hussle. I also encourage you to stay dangerous, because it seems like we have to do things that get these people afraid of us using our power or influencing, change. NBA players did it for a bit, but then they started playing again. Mm-hmm. People got scared that they were going to lose money, and we're still dealing with that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel bad for the family. I don't know, man.
It's this world that we're in that is just like what? Like, it's there's so much, so not that this has any weight compared to the Breonna Taylor, but it's just kind of like this world that we're in. It's almost that every situation or every encounter like makes you look at it like weird, and it almost makes you question yourself. Like, so earlier I picked up Carter from school, and there was a lady standing in line. You have to kind of wait in line, being distant in your mask. And this other lady was like, "Oh, is your son Carter?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." She's like, "Oh yeah, my daughter. That's all she talks about is Carter, Carter, Carter." I guess Carter's
trying
like,
to bag. That's what's up.
Something like that.
Right.
I don't fault him. You like who you like.
Wait.
Yeah, it's yes. So it is a white woman, and so no, because it the story is involved in the story. So so she said, yeah, she comes home and she said she played with Carter. She doesn't really know anybody else. She's not saying anybody else's name except for Carter's name. And I'm like, oh, da da da. And I'm like, what's your little girl's name? She tells me. I'm like, oh, da 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 da. And she goes, yeah. So she said, Carter has, and she did this most. She said Carter has dark skin. Now it was a little girl saying this. Carter's 4, so I'm assuming this girl's like 3, 4. Mm-hmm. She said Carter has dark skin, and I was like, oh, like, yes, he does. Mm-hmm. And she says, oh, her godfather has, or grandfather has like brown skin, but she says that Carter's darker than him. And she also says, oh, she loves Carter's hair and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, cool. We get our children, we go. And in my head, I'm like, am I upset about this? Like, am I bothered? Should I be upset? So you kind of have to let it sit. And so now I'm like looking at Carter and I'm like, but do you know this little girl's name? And he's like, no.
Daddy, I don't know that woman. I don't know the woman. Daddy, I don't know her. She doesn't touch me. No, I don't know her.
Whatever she tells you is a lie.
No, she doesn't touch me.
She never touched my hair. Daddy, I don't know her. I don't know
so the good thing about Carter is like Carter doesn't. So there's, on the flip side, Carter has one kid that he plays with. Mm-hmm. That's the kid that he knows. That's the name that he knows. Kids are kids. Mm-hmm. So we know Carter plays with other kids, but he doesn't care about them enough to know their name.
Right.
So I was like, do you play with so-and-so? And he's like, no. Like, I don't know. And I'm like, does she play with you? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, do you know her name? And he's like, no. So now you're like, why did she say this? Why did she do that? Like, the conversation could have gone just fine without you saying that one little fact.
Yeah.
But maybe she was trying to like be innocent and just say this is what my kid said, and the kid probably doesn't know any better and whatever. So it's like you're forced to kind of analyze and overanalyze and underanalyze all these little like things that like because of the way we're being attacked, the Breonna Taylors and all the George Floyds of the world, we're forced to be on this like super defense to like these little things, whether they're innocent or not. And so it's like this world is like, ah.
Yeah, because and again, racism didn't just start, but a decade ago, if that happened with Carter, we probably wouldn't have thought much about it, right?
Exactly.
Because kids are kids; they're innocent. They don't know.
They don't know different.
They just know, hey, this kid's cool as hell.
Yeah.
He got great hair.
Yeah, he got
better than mine.
I love his hair. Look at this.
But
flowing.
Now it's like, oh man, do I gotta watch out for my kid?
Do I have to like think of something? Now I gotta talk to him, and he's innocent enough. He don't know any different. So we teach him all the time, like your skin's beautiful. Don't let people touch your hair. Yeah. But now you kind of have to reinforce it, forcing them to kind of have to be. It's
tough, dumb. Man. So this whole thing is introducing new traumas. And Jen, we're not gonna stay here long. We're gonna switch.
Jen is
the Bonnet and Jen are like, but it's introducing new traumas. I don't know I don't know, man. I don't know. Just register to fucking vote, I guess. That's what we got for now.
Maybe.
Just fucking vote. I don't know, man.
If it helps.
I'm tired. Fucking tired. But me and my wife are having fun.
Look at this guy.
Yay.
Yo, we've been playing video games, yo.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah.
Fuja.
Yeah. I love, so it's been like a soft launch into marriage for me, so to speak. You're dumb. Because my mother's still here, so I don't want mom to just be in the crib all day by herself. So I'll work from my house and then go to Drina Spot after. So, but yeah, it's like maybe like having no expectations of marriage on my side is helping because we just kicking it. Like, that's my homie. So, hey, Eric, I get to the crib. What you doing? You need some help in the kitchen?
Dap her up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't need, I'm going to be over here. We eat together, you know what I'm saying? We play video games or we watch TV. And then that's my homie. Like, that's marriage, right? That's how it is? So I'm happy.
Happy.
So happy.
I can't stop smiling.
I'm so happy for him. Man. God damn it.
Nah, it's dope, man. I've been, like, waiting to just spend every evening with my lady. Here, Darren, stop.
I'm so fucking happy.
Nah,
This
This guy.
guy.
me. They're talking about me, guys.
He makes me tear up. Something
Ah, it's
awful.
fire,
Gives me the
man.
honey glow. Something awful.
Oh, speaking of tear up, they didn't shut up. They didn't catch me crying when she was walking down.
Oh, I got it.
The photographers. Oh, you motherfucker. You didn't send me the stuff yet.
No, not yet.
But Shenny's speech, because he had mentioned some stuff that really hit me. Because Shenny's not emotional at all.
No.
Like, nigga, you know.
Yeah,
just
I
leave
like
it at
you.
that. You know how
Yeah.
guys do.
Yeah.
But he said some stuff that hit me. So when I embraced him after his speech, I was sobbing.
Jen, I completely forgot another beautiful moment. I'm sorry to
Oh, go ahead,
cut you
sorry.
off. He was dancing with his mother.
Oh, dear. Don't make me cry.
I'm sorry, Bib.
Cry,
Bib,
cry.
I have to give the whole picture. Bib. I'm
tears
sorry.
on the
He's
face.
dancing with his mother, the mother-daughter dance. Mother-daughter dance. Sorry. sorry. There you go. Tears going. I apologize. I'm sorry, Bim. Sorry. Yes. Back to the mother-daughter dance.
He said mother daughter.
Because he cried so much, I thought he was a daughter. No. Sorry.
And then he said motherfucker.
I mean, he is.
The
If so facto.
Quid pro quo.
the groom dancing with his mother. Dance to that Nigerian song. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, we did Sweet Mother,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Naturally.
So they're doing the
I wouldn't
dance,
do that,
and
You know the
I
vibes.
just threw it up. And then at some point, he calls his siblings up, Crystal and Shenny,
And Dylan as well. Yeah.
right? So I've seen this a ton of times. So I'm not thinking anything of it. If anything, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, what's the next thing I gotta get ready for? Make sure I have it queued up, And so I happen to just turn and enjoy the moment for a second. And then I see this man lay down on the floor at his mother's feet as a sign of respect
This guy's gonna make me cry.
or honor. I'm not sure what it's a sign for specifically, but it was a beautiful moment to see him honoring his mother. His siblings were around. Everybody was like, oh, it was like the heartfelt.
So here's the thing, and I'm not gonna do this again because I'm not gonna
Do
cry.
it. Do it.
My mom, without saying, has been the rock, the cornerstone, the foundation of the family. She held me down. I was emotional at the engagement, but I was in so much pain that I couldn't cry. Right? So when I embraced my mom, I was like, oh my God, I love you so much, but I'm in pain. But this time, it was like, yo, it's a lot. So at that moment, I picked an up-tempo song so I wouldn't be sobby.
Yep.
But that's my mom. So I'm like, no, this lady's done so much. There's nothing I could do. So in our culture, you just lay down as a sign of respect. So like you see an elder, you bow. Sometimes you get all the way down or whatever. But that's my mom. I don't care about the suit. Elle est du petit. Whatever. So mom, thank you. Thank you for everything. With my siblings and my son right there. Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so great. There was
I wish Tom Brady could have seen it.
okay. All right.
He didn't want to cry.
Got it.
Yeah, thank you, mom. Thank you. Don't listen to this, but thank you.
No, please don't.
Sweet mother. I wish you knew the words Sweet Mother so we could sing it.
Don't. What? Cause you want to get me going?
Hi for now. Wait, no, I can't. I'm singing.
I have the melody.
I wish he knew the words.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
I know go for cash.
Stop.
Yeah, but you're not gonna sing it
Nope.
though. Put yourself away.
Stop.
For me.
Stop.
When I did cry,
Stop.
my mother.
'Cause it's
carry
so true.
me. She gonna sing my pinky. Make sure you didn't cry. Oh, stop, stop. Stop, stop. Stop, stop. Make you no cry again.
Because it's so true. But Africans aren't emotional, so we're going to make an up-tempo song. We're going to make the song up-tempo. It's not going
We're
to be
make
slow.
it 17 minutes, so you gotta keep dancing.
Just keep dancing. We don't do all that sabi stuff.
Cry.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do Boyz II Men a song for mama. No.
No.
Because I'm going to cry.
Tupac, Dear Mama.
Dear mama, no. I'm going to cry. What was the other one?
Brenda's Got a Baby.
Because I'm going to cry.
That's opposite. That's how my mom kept me. Brenda, no. It's not that one.
Hola, Brenda.
Hola, Brenda. Oh
All
my
right,
God.
we're going too far.
Yeah.
All right.
We were supposed to be shouting out Bim's mom.
What were we talking about?
Your wedding.
No, we were talking about something else.
We were talking about Breonna Taylor and
Oh,
being,
Shenny.
How do we get
being
here?
black in America.
What?
Oh yeah, Shenny. They gave me they caught me sobbing when I embraced Shenny.
Oh, good.
Oh, I hate
it's
it.
good.
Oh, they got me so good. Motherfuckers.
Mwah.
Oh, bastards. But yeah, no, it was a great day, man.
Gotta embrace. I don't understand why guys, when we are about to cry, we do that thing where we like pause and try to hold it. Like we look around. We
Like, what are you expecting to see? That's gonna make you stop?
right. Just let it go.
Something.
This
And then you see some
stop.
beautiful shit like a butterfly. Fuck.
Can you imagine you're looking away at some lovely rainbow? Oh, I go, look at God's creation. I can't.
Just let it go. Like they stopped when he was giving his speech. He was talking, and then he was like, "Stop," and he was like,
Who, me?
"You."
Fuck the
And
vowels.
it's like he stopped, and it was like he was like,
Darren.
man, this.
No.
Hey, this belt, because the more you let it out, the better you'll be. Like you'll handle it better. Like you just gotta get the first couple, and then you'll be able to. Okay, now I can talk.
So backstory on that. When I'm on the way to pick my son up in the morning while my suit is being made, I'm reciting.
like it was 3D printed. That's what it sounded like. I'm sorry. Pick up your son.
I'm reciting my vows over and over out loud.
Okay.
Because every time I did it in my head,
Yep.
at that same part where I stopped, I cry. In my head. So I'm like, no, Bim, say it out loud. It's not that bad. I'm driving and I say it out loud.
When you cry when you're driving, you can't see the
I
road.
couldn't see.
And it was very early into the speech too,
Oh, it's,
which I liked.
oh God.
It was a good speech,
You
John.
can't see the road though. It's not safe.
It's not. So I kept crying. And I said, Bim, how are you going to do this later?
Let it cry. Let it go,
Ah.
man.
But you know what saved me? Her eyelashes.
Was
And
it
I told
funny?
her, she got her lashes done. You know how y'all look when you do your lashes?
I haven't done it.
Good. Don't do it.
Oh, this.
Yo, so she's looking at me. So I use her lashes for the people listening, audio only. I'm using my fingers as lash reference points. Okay? Because this is how she looked. Baby, you were beautiful. But your lashes, it was a lot. So I used her lashes, Darren, as a focal point. So when I was talking, I got myself centered and I just said, look at the lashes, Bim. Those shits are crazy. And that helped me stay composed. You got to do what you got to
You
do.
don't want to be very long.
I told her the same thing.
He said they look crazy on
They
you.
did.
I will be able to get through anything now.
It's true.
I love
she
him
looks
so.
just fine the way she is. But you do add all of this? Darren.
Stop.
Darren, does your wife do lashes?
She does here and there.
The big ones?
No, but
The subtle ones?
subtle ones.
Hey, man, did you see her? But it wasn't as bad, the engagement. The engagement, them shits were crazy, fam.
Listen, babe.
Sorry. I'm
There's
just,
certain
I said the
things.
same thing to her.
There's certain
All right,
things.
fine.
I mean, hey, but she took it well. Then. Who are we?
She knows because I tell
But you
her.
wasn't saying it on the microphone.
What you mean, during the thing?
No, like right now. Like this is recorded. People will hear this.
She looks amazing in the
I know
pictures.
that,
She
but you
looks-
saying this on the mic,
If
like
she
you
was-
say to her personally, is different than you going on a podcast.
Look, women know lashes look crazy.
I know.
See?
I don't know why they do it.
It's not even necessary.
I don't know why.
Darren, when have you ever said, yo, her lashes though, I'm about to beat it down?
I've
Never. And I know y'all don't do it for us ladies.
Do it for
But,
yourselves.
hey, man, them things. And I ain't mad because it helped me. Help me not cry. Help me cry less.
Between lashes and brows, I'm like, that's a lot of effort for like 6 strands of hair. I don't get it.
Oh, and the evolution of brows.
The brows.
Hey, man. The one thin, pencil thin. Then they had the thick phase for a little bit.
Now they have like a 90-degree angle.
What do you mean?
I see one girl, I love her, but she said I'm thinking it's not just her. She shaves the other halves of her eyebrows so that she can draw it in with a high arch like she likes.
Darren, what ridiculous things do men do for the sake of looking good for ourselves?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
Nothing.
I know the ridiculous things that we do. We were talking about a little bit. I don't even know whose this is for our pleasure, but we get it from women. You know, like we were talking about it. I can't even, like, my brain's like, don't go there. Don't go there.
Is that bad?
It's weird. So, you know, OnlyFans.
Oh, here we go.
OnlyFans,
here we go.
Right?
Turn up.
Women with OnlyFans, yes. You know, you pay $13, $14, whatever, $15, $20.
I'm ready for this conversation, Jen.
to
Take the bonnet off. Take the bonnet off.
No,
Come on. Join us.
Join us.
I'm here.
So you know, men. I say men usually, but I'm sure women too. But they pay whatever to subscribe to this person's nonsense, whatever it may be them.
I should be able to subscribe
naked.
to me. Because it wouldn't be any naked pictures. They would think it's gonna be naked pictures, and then when they get there, it's just like funny shit. And they're like, "I'm mad. This ain't no naked pictures, but this bitch is kind of funny.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna keep paying this $10."
Let's do it. Let's put it together.
Because the intent of OnlyFans when it was created wasn't for
Nudity.
shit.
It was just for exclusive.
Yeah, and it just so happened the rise in I don't even know what to call them.
Dicks. The rising dicks.
Oh, that's good.
That's
Oh,
good.
that's good.
That's very
She's good. The rise in membership from women who are, you know, make money that way happened to coincide with the pandemic. So
I think COVID helped that.
Yeah.
strip clubs are closed.
Yep. So now there's just this forum
Yeah.
for you to do cosplay, weird,
Ooh.
whatever you're in.
It's fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're talking about furries also on the last episode.
Oh yes,
Furry.
t-shirt.
Yes. And so real quick, furries, people will dress up in like a teddy bear or a bunny or whatever. And that's a turn on. There was actually a person at URI when we worked there. He was into that stuff. And he would wear bunny ears all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah, so it's a thing. Yeah.
And with that, you know, there's somebody who will pay good money to see you prance around in your furry costumes or whatever it may be.
Yep.
Kudos to you. But there's one person I came across, and I think we were talking about it.
A married man,
I
Darren.
forgot. I know.
What are
we
you
were talking about it in
So
the
it's
chat. Yeah. And you know, I'd be on Reddit, and they were talking about this woman who she'll like post up little clips of things that she sells to men. I can't speak, and we know what they'll buy. So the weirdest one that I saw was she took like a mold of her foot, I believe, or like a silicone. It was like a sock or something. I don't know. She took her foot. She peeled off a plastic from her foot, and it was an indentation of her foot.
Okay.
She put it in an envelope, sprayed a little perfume and a little note. Thank you for subscribing. And she said, I just made $95.
I like it.
And I'm like, what?
I like it.
Someone out there, I presume a guy, is paying $95 for a plastic of your foot?
But there are plenty of men who only pay $95 for their own sneaker for their own foot.
Dog,
I know you're one of them. I didn't want to say it.
say it. Say it loud and say it proud. I am cheap.
And I'm proud.
I am proud. Cheap. These sneakers, man, I couldn't tell you how over the moon I was when it was like, yeah, so $41.39. I was like,
I like those.
Yes. These are the ones I got in
Oh,
Boston. Yes.
nice.
And
Very nice.
yeah. So but there's the things that men I forgot where you landed with your point, but I feel like the things that the lengths that men will go through for like self pleasure is insane.
So
that's
Darren,
the metaphor for what women go through for.
Yes.
for their own self. So they'll do and they'll do their nails,
So look,
or they'll shop.
She'll put the eyelashes on, and there'll be some guy that's like, "Let me get those when you're done."
Yeah. So the foot thing specifically.
I'm serious.
The foot thing specifically, I think I touched on it.
Hey.
People, shut up. Bonnet off. People have foot fetishes. They will say, "Yeah, playing with yourself is cool, lady, but can your feet be in the shot as well?" I want a foot job, not me. People will say they want a foot job. It's a thing. So the mold of the foot, some guy will probably jack off into that thing every day.
Guys are
Yuck.
So this poses a question that I had on my list. Darren, thank you for the segue.
Yeah.
Should sex work be legalized? There's a market, and it could possibly be safer if there's more regulation around it. Mm-hmm. Right? So, no, it shouldn't be legalized.
No, that it won't be safer just because it's regulated. It just means that the government gets money out of it, but that don't make it safer.
True. The government
see
something else that they get the tax.
People who do pornos, they still catch herpes and shit.
So should it be legalized?
Sure, why not?
I think so too, because one, it's a market, right? There's a market. Somebody will pay for a mold of a foot. It shouldn't be illegal for some woman to sell that, or
dirty bra,
lightly used panties.
The only thing that I don't mean to cut you off. The only thing that makes legalizing sex work dangerous that I could think of right now in this moment is that somebody can assault another person and then say, "Oh no, I paid for that."
Yes. Yeah, I think there would be, and I only think it should be legalized because it's been happening anyways since the dawn of whatever modern civilization. I think the hurdles with that is if it's legalized, then it's documented, like the transaction is taxable. So any of these politicians or whatever that do their nastiness, it's no longer in the dark.
The most money.
Right, it's no longer in the dark.
You see this Andrew Gillum nonsense.
Oh, please bookmark that, please. I'd like to come back to it with respect, of course. So I think if it's happening, fuck it. Just, hey, government,
literally.
collect your money. Let's have a legitimate service that people go to where women can feel safe. And we have all these situations where, like, I think in Georgia, like 20-something girls were recovered that were missing.
Wow.
So, like, you have all these abductions and missing women and people being kidnapped, and I don't even know what the fuck is going on with that, but there's a lot of money involved with that. But if you legalize something that's happening already, you at least can, at least to me, cut into some of the illegal shit. Yeah, a little bit, at least. And, like, the women that are doing it can be safe. It's legitimate work. They're getting paid for it. They pay taxes on it. That's more money into the economy. Fucking legalize it. Double entendre.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it being legalized.
Because like it's legal in Vegas, right? Like they got the ranches that you can go to. They have services that you can call. They have flyers all over the damn strip, and it's fine. And I don't know numbers specifically about like cases of assault or whatever, but Vegas seems to be thriving. It's not something that they've gotten rid of, so I don't know. Something to consider. But like people will say, like politicians will, fake God-fearing politicians will say, no, it's disgusting, it's whatever, and then they'll be caught with a prostitute or cheating on their wife or caught in a hotel with a guy passed out on several drugs.
Wow, Ben.
Which brings us to Andrew Gillum.
Nope.
So, Jen, you said it.
I said it, but I didn't say it.
All right, I don't take issue with him fucking a guy, right?
No, of course not. That's literally the least of the problem. That's my problem.
That's
with
not the issue.
That's my problem with him. Is he thinks that's the problem.
I like how that was the lead up. I don't take issue with him fucking a guy.
Not a problem.
Because he thinks that's the issue.
Right.
Andrew.
Well, you didn't ask me what my preference was.
And depends nobody give a fuck.
Nobody cares. We know you. Anyways, sorry. The problem is, brother, you are a married man with children.
With an escort who overdosed on meth.
Brother, there's mad other shit besides you liking dick. That's a problem.
I like dick too. Anybody mad at you?
Jen, if we found out you were in a hotel high on meth, I don't care what you was doing. I want to know why you were high on meth. So,
as a former mayor of Tallahassee.
Come on, man.
He ran for governor.
He did.
That's how I knew who he was, because it was like a very, really tight race.
Oh my God.
Like a few people decided that race.
Yeah, it was very slim. He was almost in it. It's too many jokes.
He couldn't even say the whole sentence.
Low hanging fruit. I don't want to do it.
Hey.
It's lowbrow comedy. That's not
who we are.
We go for sophisticated comedy. Okay, guys, we didn't tune in for some.
We're better than that.
For some fucking grade F comedy. No, no. What the hell?
You came here for Laugh Factory. We got you.
Shit. So, sir, the problem is you're an elected official. You have a family.
And you're breaking laws, and you got drugs.
Right.
Drugs ain't legal.
Meth certainly ain't.
Meth?
Meth?
I went to CVS to get allergy medicine the other day,
Oh.
First of all, let me say, all you motherfuckers who turned Benadryl and Sudafed into meth, fuck you.
People do that?
Yeah. Isn't that lean? Is that
I don't
lean?
know.
Nah, that's
That's codeine.
codeine.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
cough
okay.
syrup.
But like before, you could just go to CVS, pick up their Sudafed off the shelf, and go buy it. Sudafed, I didn't know this at first, is named for the main ingredient. It's called pseudoephedrine.
Okay.
So anything with a decongestant where it really clears you up, Claritin, that type of stuff, has pseudoephedrine in it.
Okay.
And apparently, I don't know how, people use something from the pseudoephedrine to make meth.
I'm offended.
And so now, if you want to get the good allergy pills, you have to go to the pharmacy counter, show your ID. They got to scan it because they have to keep count of how many boxes of the shit you buy.
Are you serious?
Per a certain amount of time. Yeah, that's why they take your ID.
I bought Claritin not too long ago, and I was able to get that. Oh, but you mean the good shit?
The good shit. So the one
Ah.
on the shelves is still good, but it don't have that pseudoephedrine.
Gotcha.
So if you really want to clear, like I took that tonight before I came here because I would have sounded crazy. Allergies been fucked up all week.
Same.
So yeah, the good shit, you got to show your ID, blah blah blah. So fast forward to last week, I'm in CVS. I just take my last allergy pill. Got to get some new ones. Dude in front of me, I hear him talking to the pharmacist, even though I'm supposed to be minding my business because you're standing behind the sign. Patient privacy.
Bullshit.
He's like, I sent my wife in here to come get me some Sudafed, but they wouldn't give it to her. And the lady's like, because she didn't have an ID. Yeah, she didn't have her ID, so I'm here with my ID. First of all, sir, everybody who got allergies knows you got to bring your ID. So if you and your wife are both standing there, one of you has an ID, why would you send her in to get it for you?
Yeah. Stupid.
Like, he sounds like he's on meth. You sound druggy. So
Gotcha,
and I'm just like, I
gotcha.
just felt bad for the pharmacist because I'm sure the poor thing's looking at him like, because I heard her say it because she didn't have her ID. Okay, so he's like, yeah, I'm really congested. I'm really, I got a really stuffy nose. I need Sudafed.
Tuh.
Oh my god.
Tuh.
So then he made up some kind of excuse and then she sold it to him.
Still.
Yeah, man, you got your ID?
That's true. Shit. I didn't know they were using that shit for meth.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I got allergies, dog. Don't fuck it up for me.
Nigga, I just started with this allergy life.
I've been rambling about myself. What my friend's been up to, man?
Whole lot of nothing.
What you mean? Your son turned 4.
Oh yes, he did. He did do that. I forgot he did that. He did do that the other day, huh?
He was so happy for his firstborn son, Bim.
Forgot
the other ones.
I forgot the other one. Yes, shout out to my son. He turned 4.
Hey.
And shout out to Yemi. They
Shout
got
out
the
to
same
Yemi,
birthday,
yes,
of course.
yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yemo.
We were not here last week. Did you notice?
He did. But he understood.
I don't know what to tell you. I just been working. We quickly said it. I got a new job. Yay, me.
Hey.
Come on now. No,
yeah.
no, that's not a small thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's understand and acknowledge how, and I'm trying to find proper words.
You're Nigerian. You'll find them.
So
They're there.
2020 has been a year. So I'm calling it unique for now until I find a better word. It's been a unique year. So Darren, in a unique year, you've been able to find new opportunity. In a unique year,
yes.
I got married. In a unique year, people out there having kids and shit, doing making good money, like things.
Yeah.
Good things are still happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you're absolutely correct.
So tell us about this new career, man.
Yeah, no, same career. This further along.
Different, yeah.
I am a full-fledged network admin full-time for a nonprofit organization.
God bless.
Just doing more of the stuff I like.
Nice.
I'll start with, I actually walked into my former job and quit.
I didn't know this. Tell me more.
For real.
So, yeah.
Because he didn't tell us he was going to do that.
Yeah. So,
Oh, man. Did you have a mariachi band behind you?
He had that hat right there. Fuck you.
By the way.
fuck you.
Bye, amigo.
I can't, I'm running. I can't expression.
I can't pressure. Hello, Dominicans. Go ahead.
So, for those that know me, my former job put me on furlough back in April. And so there was a lot of up and down about, just doing that and like how I felt. Pretty much I felt like it was super unfair, especially with the work and skills that I did for the company, yada, yada, yada. I had been there for a while. And
they were kind of, sorry not to jump in, but I want to add more smoke.
Yeah.
Opportunities, right? You were looking for other opportunities
Yes.
within that company,
Yes.
and they weren't giving that to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll say that there's tier 1, and not to toot myself on the, not to my own.
No, stroke yourself. Go ahead.
Toot.
Toot your back. You can do it. Toot your back into it.
You can do it.
Toot your back into it. Say it right, Darren.
I'll leave it for you. So even though I was tier 1, I was doing a lot of tier 2 work, a lot of project work because, I was the things I like to do, and I was able to pick up those skills and yada, yada, yada. So, I felt like I was super valuable to the company. So for them to furlough me, it was like one kind of big blow to the face, if you will, pause.
Whoa.
And then, because I have friends that still work there, I'm still kind of in the know on what's happening in the company. So then they tell me, because we're bleeding money, that's why we're not bringing you back. But then they hire 2 other people.
Tuh.
And
That's rude.
yeah, so like stuff like that, like then it was like, damn, like you start to kind of doubt yourself, like, damn, is it me? Like, did I think I was bigger than what I really was? And so it was a lot of up and down, and then it was like, nah, like, you're a good worker, you know your shit, you don't have to wait around for it, whatever. So landed another gig, and I had been kind of waiting to make sure that it was official before I gave the word. Obviously, I didn't want to tell them, hey, I'm looking for work, or I'm going to leave you guys, because they were, I still have my health insurance to them. So finally everything is set and good. So I didn't tell them anything. I just walked in. Because I had been there for a while, they had kind of given me my start in the, damn, I hope I don't cry.
Man.
They gave me my start in the, in my field. And pretty much a lot of the things I've learned,
Right, Darren.
it might happen.
Tell her to take her bonnet off.
A lot of things I've learned and the skills I've amassed have come from being in this position.
Yeah.
So, I met my mentor, and they gave me like the wings to fly. So,
Oh, the wings to fly. That's beautiful.
That was good, right?
Oh my God, Darren, you're a poet.
Thank you.
And
He ain't even
I'm
know
sorry.
it.
hey. So I felt like, even though I felt like they weren't treating me right, that I had to be better than them and actually go in and say, hey, thank you for giving me my start. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, but I'm out.
Dope.
So I walked in there. Of course, everybody's like, Darren. And I'm like, don't talk to me.
No.
Yeah. I'm not here in a friendship capacity. So I went into the big boss office, and we had a quick exchange. And he seemed like he was like, oh, no, you're leaving. Like, kind of sad. I don't know if it was bullshit, whatever. So I said my piece. Here's your stuff. Shook hands.
But he ain't even trying to make a competitive offer or nothing.
Because I already got a new position.
Yeah.
I'm already out the door. I already started.
Okay.
So if it wasn't for that, I'm pretty sure he would have said, what can I do? Da, 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 da. And I was like, I'm past that. Like, you could have offered me. It wasn't even about the money anymore. It was kind of the respect.
That's that big dick energy right there. Ain't about the bread, dog. Ain't about the bread,
Darren
dog.
stays with the big energy.
Come on, man. You
I
put
didn't
that
wanna
shit on
be
your
the-
boss's table.
I didn't want to be the one to say
Nah,
it.
it's out here. Darren went in the boss's office and said, "Blow."
Put it on the table.
Put it on the table and say, "Here." Yo,
What
real
you
quick.
Gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them,
Word. I want to put your dick on their table.
know when to
nigga.
walk away, know when to run.
So, I say with my spiel, and then I run away, get out of the building, and I go to my car. And I call my wife, and so I was like, chapter's closed. It's done. cry, like this immediate cry,
Yeah.
and it was just like it's done. Like I closed the chapter the way I wanted to, even though like it wasn't the best position for me to be in. Like it was just like I had control of it. I saw better for myself and did it. So now I'm with a much better company.
Lovely.
I don't talk to nobody.
Your workload has reduced
I
significantly.
don't talk to nobody, Jen.
And better pay.
Much better pay, yes.
With less work.
I get to work from home. I'm able to kind of make my hours. And it's just doing more of the stuff I like. It's with a smaller team. And, so far, I don't think that's my forever spot, but it's definitely, like, on the way up there. So, yeah, I'm much happier. What? What
You
I
don't
miss?
say it on the mic.
What I miss?
That's fine.
What I miss?
But it's fine.
But listen. They told me that.
They told you it's not your forever spot?
They told me, they were like, this is a good resume builder. That's what they told me.
Which it is for sure.
So I'm
because
like, all right.
previous one, like it's a step up from that one. And I'm glad you shared that because we had candid conversations. You are the prize. You know what I'm saying? Like anyone that's employed.
Wear that king shirt.
Come on now, kings and queens out there. You're the prize. A company is only it only exists with employees. You know what I'm saying?
It's only as good as the employees.
Right. So companies don't exist unless you're there. No matter how much they may make it seem like you're replaceable, if you're good at your job, they need you. And if they don't appreciate you, guess what? You can go somewhere else and glow the fuck up.
Yep.
Like my mans did. So you are the prize. Don't let a company treat you like shit, tell you we're not going to give you a raise, we're not going to give you a promotion. No, fucking leave. Fucking leave. That's it. So, Darren, I'm glad you were able to do that shit. You didn't sit around. Nope. You didn't wait for them to possibly bring you back and still not give you a promotion. Like, fuck all of that. No, it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and further my career. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for all of that, the education, whatnot. But I'm going to move on. So, proud of you, bro.
Thank you. What have you been up to, Jen?
Damn, you got married, you got a job. I ain't got nothing exciting to say. It's kind of like that weekend when you got engaged and then you had a baby, and y'all was like, what about you, Jen? I was like,
I made a sandwich.
I was gonna say I made me a bomb sandwich this weekend.
You ain't been posting food.
We just been eating it. So this weekend we are planning on cooking something that neither one of us has any interest in eating, but we both just want to cook it.
Like a pot roast.
That's interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, because why would you do it? You gonna do like a seafood boil or something? What?
Nah, ew. Not that interesting.
She said, "Ew."
I wouldn't know how to do it. I wouldn't know. How do you know it's done? How do you know seafood's done?
When it turns red, I don't know.
I thought it was seasoning.
What y'all gonna do? Make a fucking pot roast?
That's what I said.
What's your guess? You both guess a pot roast?
No. You guessed that right, Darren?
I said pot roast.
Goddamn. What's that shit that I ate that I shouldn't have eaten?
You have no interest
Hennessy?
in making this.
No, we have no interest in
meatloaf.
eating it.
Meatloaf.
But we have interest in making it.
Y'all making meatloaf?
We have no interest in eating it, but we are interested in making it.
Pork?
No.
I don't know.
What? I'm intrigued.
So I feel like maybe it is some type of seafood.
No. It's the cooking process that they're into, but not necessarily the food. But I can't think of.
Most meat she eats. Pause. I mean, if that's needed. I feel like smoking. No, not pause. Because she. All right.
You're making brisket or something? Like what? What?
I was gonna say smoked something.
Cornish hen.
Huh?
But we're gonna deep fry it and then put it on the grill with some barbecue sauce.
What?
Really?
He said what?
Here's the thing. I've only seen it on TV.
Yeah.
Because it's small enough
so
for one.
small. Yeah.
And I'm like, I would love to dive in, but it seems like mad work.
Can you put the Cornish head inside of a turkey and then cook it?
That's crazy.
I've heard of a turducky. Have you heard of that?
I've had that before.
You've had that?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was good. So
Which part? Was it?
So turducken, for people who don't know, you have turkey, duck, and chicken.
Is it like one inside of another side of another?
Yeah, so you have layers. So when you cut into
You made
it,
a fowl cake.
she's dumb, bro.
She couldn't. In that moment, she was too good for herself. She said, I'm going to say this because this is what it is, essentially.
But I can't
get it out.
I made a foul cake. All right.
It was good because
henceforth, we shall now call our turducken a foul cake.
it's dope because you could taste
It's dope because
you could taste the different textures, right? Turkey tends to be a little turkey tends to be a little drier. The duck is fatty, so it's moist. And then you got the chicken. Everybody loves chicken. So it was just a good experience, but it's not some shit where I'm craving turducken after that.
I would think if you were, you would have a problem.
Yeah, that's a weird ass craving. You fucking weirdos.
I don't want to eat 3 animals.
Inside of one.
What do you mean? Of course you would.
I mean, I've eaten 3 animals at
Yeah.
once, but not like stuffed inside each
That's
other.
not the presentation I'm looking for. And Darren, what you were talking about, putting a Cornish hen in a turkey, that's like eating a pregnant woman. That's crazy, yo. You slice it to a turkey, like, a whole new,
A baby turkey.
fully live pie. That's wild. Vegans, we're sorry. This is crazy talk. This is crazy
That's so
talk.
insulting to vegans.
It is. This is
You're gonna put
bad.
an animal inside of another animal and then eat it?
What, in the 3rd trimester is this on my plate?
Shout out to Tisha.
Jesus Christ.
NFL bike.
Thank you. That was
We
all-
haven't
just
spoke about this.
Had it on my list just like that. Football bike. Jen, I'm curious.
Yeah, Jen.
We're 2 weeks in, right? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
3rd week starts tonight.
So I'm terrific is gone. Cam is in.
Yeah.
Even in the losing effort, he looked
You was
great.
good.
What is your
My
assessment?
take is I'm excited. You know, we've been talking about this camp thing even before it was actually a thing. We
Yep.
kind of guessed it as a thing, and it was just sounded crazy. And it became a thing. We're like, oh shit. All right, I have to be classy.
Okay.
Classy.
20 years Tom Brady gave to the New England Patriots. We appreciate your time here. You're a great quarterback, one of the greatest ever. GOAT even. I mean, you're no Drew Bledsoe, you're no Scott Zolak, but you were there. You took us to Super Bowls, you know.
He ain't just take y'all. He won them bitches.
Did he get 6 rings?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh my God.
that's a big deal.
Oh.
That's a big
shit.
fucking deal. Like, it's like the Jordan of football, literally, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's other people with 6 rings, I'm sure, but I think it was like Terry Bradshaw, maybe. Possibly.
Yeah.
But whatever. Losing my point of train of thought here. You know, it's Tom Brady. We'll always love you, but once you leave, we don't go out together no more, nigga. I don't know you.
Damn, fam. I was gonna ask, do you even care what's going on in Tampa?
I mean, I care kind of like how you kind of watch your ex and to see if they got a new girlfriend that's better than you, and you're like,
So when they lost week 1, you're like, ta.
that bitch ugly. You knew she was bow-legged when you met her. You ain't got nigga knock-kneed all day.
Wow.
I'm knock-kneed. That's way better than being bow-legged.
What's the difference?
Bow-legged, your legs go out like
I
this.
love this.
Like, oh,
Wait. So, show me the legs. Where's the leg?
my arms are the legs.
So from
This is the hip, the waist,
okay,
and this is
the knees.
the bottom. No,
Oh, the feet.
the feet.
Okay.
It's here, and so the knees go out,
The knees go. Oh, okay. That's bow-legged.
bow-legged,
Uh-huh.
and knock-kneed comes in.
Oh, because the knees knock.
The letter
Ah.
K.
Gotcha. Okay.
So me knock-kneed.
Yeah, bow-legged is
That's
kind
why I
of
can't
crazy.
do. That's why I can't do the butt flight. Right, knock-kneed. You could let that slide. Apparently, people like that. You know, I had a guy literally hitting on me at FET once. Shout out to Tolu Renee. They were there. They'll tell you. I can't make this shit up. I think I told the story before. Jamaican dude. Me like the way your knees them knock. It was a whole thing.
says that?
Who the fuck? Who the
I'll
fuck?
tell you who.
I don't think I've ever
Men.
I'll
noticed
tell
it.
you who. A man who knows what he wants.
Jen, there's your OnlyFans.
Yo.
My OnlyFans would be. I'm telling you, niggas love me, and I don't know why. It be not for shit that you think like it ain't because I want to see her naked. No, it's big dumb shit. Be like the way it needs them not gal all fucking night.
That's dope. You have mad white male subscribers.
Do it.
Old me would have. Now I'm a little too chubby for white men.
What are you talking about?
White men like skinny girls. I was skinny.
That's not
skinny.
true. You're Ebony Queen. That's what they like.
Okay.
And your sneaker
You're a
game's on.
queen, baby.
That sounded mad Haitian. What were you singing?
I was gonna say what song is
It's
that?
an Anthony B song. think is it Anthony B? I don't remember.
I wanna be the one.
No,
That
no,
Anthony
no.
B? Or was that Stevie B?
Stevie.
Stevie B.
He's talking about reggae artists.
Anthony B. I got it. I hear it now. Will you be the one? Shout out to 106.
So,
Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry. NFL bike, NBA playoffs.
Also good.
Amazing. Darren, have you been keeping up?
I've been.
So you were one and done.
No, well, yeah, pretty much. I've been meaning to go back to
He's such an
to
all-star weekend hoe.
basketball,
Yes, yeah.
but now I haven't watched that. But I'm so excited about football. I've kind of been paying more attention to that.
But that's one day out the week. You
I
got
know,
games every other day.
I know.
First of all, football's 3 days out the week. Don't disrespect.
That Thursday,
Wow.
Thursday we're here.
they intentionally put like almost the worst matchups for majority of the Thursday
This
games.
weekend, I mean, today is Dolphins and Panthers. I mean,
Come on, see? They know niggas ain't watching it. We got five.
Cam, like they got the new guy in the Panthers. He had a whole ass mullet and like a trailer park mustache. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, no.
I think it was Gardner.
That's very different from Cam Newton.
Gardner Minshew.
I guess somebody.
Yeah,
I
see,
feel like nobody in New England is happy with Cam.
what you
Why?
mean? That I think they are.
I mean, I would hope they are. feel
I
like
saw only positive things.
every news article I've been coming across. It's like, oh, Cam did this, and nobody's happy about it.
I
The
haven't
last
seen
game, other than him throwing a pick, he looked
I
phenomenal.
thought he looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus, even before the first game, article I saw was about Belichick and how he was like praising him.
Yeah.
And they were like, is he being petty because Tom Brady used to say
Yeah.
he didn't get enough praise? Which, I mean, come on, Tom. So you're fucking Tom Brady.
All right.
We praised you. The fuck.
You got a ring. That's all the praise you need. Shut up.
Even if you didn't have a ring, you're Tom fucking Brady. But
Right.
whatever. He didn't get enough praise.
You didn't say I did a good job enough.
Pat me on my butt.
You didn't kiss me either.
Darren, you can't do that because you're not a Patriots fan. I can do that. You can't do that, Darren. Watch your fucking mouth.
Oh.
It's Tom
Oh.
fucking Brady. Have some respect.
Oh.
Man, he got mad comfortable, yo. I didn't like that shit.
Should have let me know real quick.
It's the bonnet, Darren.
I get it.
See, don't turn your head at me. Don't turn your head with a bonnet. So NBA, it looks like Miami is gonna bounce the Celtics up out of here. It's been wild.
The Celtics is dumb, yo. They're making me mad.
I don't know what happened last game. We won't get super into sports, but it's looking like we're gonna see a
LeBron versus his old team.
exactly with the same coach, Eric Spoelstra, being there, and they had a little weird energy when Bron was on the Heat. So, it's looking crazy.
I didn't realize that Eric Spoelstra is the first Asian descendant head coach in all of the major league sports in America.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
And
a big deal.
he's a damn good coach. Like Jimmy Butler, and again, sorry guys, we're not gonna say on sports long, was on a few different teams before getting to Miami.
He don't like he could be related to Jamie Foxx.
He definitely looked like he'd be related to Jamie Foxx.
And it was the dude on the other team, that Kyle Lowry dude.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
He looks like Paul Pierce.
Somebody said Kyle Lowry looks like a butch lesbian. But that's fine.
So does Busta Rhymes, but we don't talk about it.
He got a new song with Anderson .Paak. Not bad.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We are all over the place.
All over the place. But yeah, check out the NBA. Games every other day. Finals coming soon. NFL season.
Week 3 starting today.
Week 3 starting today. This weekend, UFC. Yo, UFC's been holding me down. I know y'all don't care about violence.
No, only boxing violence. That's as far I go.
And they're working their way back into boxing. It's coming back little by little, but they're so spread out. Again, I won't get into it heavy, but like you got DAZN, which is where Canelo is. You got Showtime. Then you got PBC, which is on local channels. Then you got something that's on Fox Sports. It's too much. UFC's on ESPN, the end. And they've been on every week. This weekend, the Nigerian middleweight champion, Israel
Nigerian
Adesanya.
UFC?
There's 2 champions in the Nigerian champions. Yeah. Kamaru Usman and Israel Adesanya.
So you can say that, but you can't say
Hélène Dupetit.
I think it's the.
You can't say Le Rêve.
The
Le Rêve.
My tongue don't move like that for the French.
French
You know what I'm
is-
saying?
French is quite an interesting language. So.
Yeah, you gotta mad stuff.
French be having all these letters that they just like. No, we're not gonna say any of these letters.
Nah, and you need spit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, he's defending his title this weekend.
one?
Israel Adesanya.
Okay.
And I'm hyped, man. I might actually pay for this one if I can't find a stream. That's how hyped I am. Yeah. So it's been a lot of sports holding us down, man, during this quarantine. So UFC, ESPN, NBA, NFL, all of y'all. Thank you so much for the content.
Cornish hen. Thank you for sacrificing your life in the future for us.
How many of y'all buying?
We were thinking 2.
That's it? What if you're not full?
We didn't want to eat it.
It's a lot of work. It's like tiny bones and shit.
Is it?
I feel like I've had one, but I don't know.
Don't say tiny bones.
It's tiny bones.
I hope it's not.
It's a tiny bird.
Oh Jesus!
Don't be high.
It's like it's like chicken wings, but like a whole bird made of chicken wings.
Yeah, there you go. It's smaller. It gets smaller though.
Like an owl pellet.
Wow. I thought we would never speak.
We did have to dissect the feces and put the bones together. Yeah.
We're back there, Darren. Yeah, you thought it was a one and done.
Nah, fam. That's our history.
Bring it back.
Shit.
Like the NBA.
Oh man.
So is the crowd noise weird for you in the NFL?
Yeah. Well, so the interesting thing is Dallas Cowboys had fans.
They had some of them have fans. Yeah, the Cowboys had the most fans.
Yeah, and the other state that had fans, I think it was Florida, one of the Florida teams.
Possibly.
I feel so that was interesting to see.
But they didn't make all that noise. They still
they still pumped it in. Is it weird? It's only weird when they go to a wide shot and no one's there. And I'm like, hey guys, guys,
almost got me.
And then I think about what it's like for the players because it's weird as shit. Like
like
no
a
one is
scrimmage.
here. What are you doing? Yeah, and so I don't know. I kind of like it though. I like it for the NBA. I like that they make it proper for the home team to hear the noise and all. I like it.
I feel like there was one NFL game that we were watching last week, and it was like the guy on the sounds wasn't really paying attention. Like they ran for 3 hours. This nigga hit the touchdown button. They're screaming. I'm like, wrong button, bro. That's like mad excitement for 3 yards.
That's good.
9
good.
feet.
And I wonder if he gets fired off of that. Like you had one job, brother.
Yeah, one job.
You had one job.
We labeled the buttons with the label maker. We went and got the secretary. She went and put new batteries in the shit.
All you
label
gotta do is
stickers.
watch and
That's
press
it.
the button. and
Touchdown.
Just pay attention.
The button.
Just pay attention. Oh,
Turnover.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Yeah, a
Shit.
little bit more time.
You sure? I'm okay rapping. I go with my wife.
Call me Sir Purr.
So
That was funny.
That shit was hilarious.
That shit was hilarious. You see that bear?
I'm like, they didn't tell you what team you was on when you started?
The
wait,
funny
what
thing
happened?
It was like players on the Panthers bench.
They were looking at the mascot dancing, and one guy, he's like, "Hey, you see that bear?
What's that bear doing?
And he's like, "Oh, Sir Purr." And me, stupid me, I was like, "What's his name?"
No, first
you.
he said, "What's that bear doing?" And then dude was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Oh, the Panther." It's like, yeah, nigga, that's the name of the team. There's no one else here. Why did you call it a bear to begin with? Did you not see who signs your checks? The Carolina Panthers.
Look at here's the logo. Where is it?
What do you mean? What is that bear doing?
What does it say in the middle of the field over there?
I'm tired.
So that's what made me crack up about it. He said, "What's that bear doing?" He's like, "Huh?"
Sir Purr?
And so yeah, dude kept what's the word? Correcting him.
So this is a player
2 players.
on the Panthers
Yeah.
They're both on the sideline. And
talking about their own mascot.
And the mascot's in the stands because there's no fans. So he's in the stands dancing. He's like, "What's that bear doing?"
And this Dumby said, yes, that sounded out to be, asked about his own mascot and said, "What's that bear
Wearing the same attire
wearing the
as
same
him.
jersey as him
They're sitting down.
on his team, the Carolina Panthers?" Say, "What's that bear doing?"
That was my favorite.
This happened?
I watched it. I will show you the video when we're done. I watched it 17 times on my phone. I said, "Who shit?" He said, "What's that bear doing?" He said, "Huh?" He said, "Oh, the Panther." He said, "Who's Sir Purr?" He said, "What?" He said, "Sir Purr." He said, "How you pronounce that?" He said, "Sir Purr." He said, "Oh, Sir Purr." I'm like, in my head, I'm like, he didn't say that no different. Not one of them times. Each time he says "Sir Purr." Why did it all of a sudden make sense the third time?
They're not helping the dumb athlete stereotype at all. What the fuck?
He said, "Oh, Sir Purr." He's like, you call him that? He said, that's his name. He's like, so you be like, what's up, Sir Per?
Jen, you watched this way too many
watched
times.
it mad
Because it's exactly how it goes.
I watched it mad fucking times. I was like mouthing along to it like it was Coming to America. So you call him like your royal penis is clean. It's like I watched that shit mad times. Like, yo, who is man's? Whose man's is this?
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wondered how professional athletes squander millions of dollars, there's people like that and that level of intelligence. Yeah, I don't know, man. God
You did not read the employee handbook.
Oh dear. Fucking
Yeah, his
hell.
name is Sir Per. He said you call him that. Like, what else would you call him? Jerry?
Is his name? Jesus Christ.
Bobby the Bear?
What was that name that shouldn't be given to kids, but kids get it? That you had posted on, or somebody posted? Bruce?
Bruce.
Bruce.
I didn't say they shouldn't get it. I said, do people still name people Bruce
And then Patricia, hi Patricia, said that there was a kid.
in her son's class?
Name Bruce.
Because I'm like, that's not a name that in 2020, you're a doctor, you deliver a baby comes out of the woman, the husband's there, they're all happy, and you say, do you have a name for this baby? And she says, yes. What's the name? Bruce.
Unless your pappy or your grandpappy passed and you're just using that name, there's no reason.
It's baby Bruce.
No, how you name a little cute, innocent? Just,
Bruce Willis is Bruce.
just touch the road and you, Bruce.
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 Cuteness gone. Everything is gone.
Bruce.
Hey, boss. Bruce boss.
Bruce.
Bruce Papa.
Bruce is not short for nothing.
No. Brother, you just Bruce. You can't shorten it, nothing.
Nope.
Nah.
You can't make it cute.
Brucifer.
Brucey.
Bruce Lee.
Oh my God, Bruce.
Bruce.
All the other babies looking over, looking at the name. Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah, no.
Do you call him Brucey?
There's no way to cuten Bruce. Say it twice and still, because a
Bruce
fat
Bruce?
comedian, Bruce. Yeah, no, you can't. You can't.
Is he no longer fat, right? No, that's somebody else.
Yeah, Bruce was definitely so big.
Yeah.
Is he alive? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You hear about
a turn.
the families, 19 families, that purchased 97 acres of land in Georgia. Did you hear about this?
19 families.
19 families all chipped in, and they got about 97 acres of land just outside of Georgia.
Are they black?
They're black.
Okay.
They're creating their own.
You said
city.
outside of Georgia?
Yeah, I forgot the name of this.
So what state are they in?
Land sits just east of Macon.
So
In Georgia.
In
sorry.
Georgia, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it said. Come on, man.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
Just 5 miles outside of Earth.
Come on. But yeah, they're hoping to build it up. I'm very interested to see.
Did you say they were black? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hey,
They're hoping to build it up over the next about 5 years or so. They have the plan in motion, but I'm very interested to follow that story.
Yeah. I love it.
Dope.
Yo, Georgia, because I was going to say Atlanta, but no. You got Tyler Perry Studios. You got a lot of affluent black people doing their thing down there. Actually, my sister was looking for a house now in Georgia, and she was saying some of the spots she looked at was near Tyler Perry Studio. There's a damn exit on the highway for Tyler Perry Studios. Like, that's Wakanda. Like, people are... that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
97 acres.
97 acres.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know what that is equivalent to. Let's
Like,
look it
so
up.
you got your yard, right? That's like what?
Like one, maybe.
So there you go. 97 of those.
97 acres is equivalent to...
Rhode Island. Darren's looking up facts. Darren's looking up facts.
That's not going to help us.
Darren's looking up facts. Darren's looking up facts. Darren's looking
That's not going to
up
help us.
some facts because Darren's finding facts. Boom.
So in feet, it is, I believe, if you really want to know, about 4 million
Square
square
feet?
feet.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Well, over that.
Holy shit. Yeah,
4.2 million.
you can do some shit with that.
Yes, you can.
Oh, man. That's so dope.
Very
That's
dope.
generational wealth right there. That's how it happens. See, I'm not going to get into it. No, because when people like
You got
downplay,
into it.
I know, sorry. No, because when people downplay like the housing discrimination that happened starting back in the 50s, 60s, whatever, you stop somebody from buying a home for like $40,000 at the time or 30 or whatever, and that home over the years is now like 100 or whatever, and that's something that could have been passed down to a family or sold. Like that's a whole trajectory of a family that's fucked up because you didn't allow for that. So whatever.
I'm a little worried for this space because I feel like some group of people with ill will is going to find a way to destroy it.
No, they'll be fine.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah, they'll be fine. It's although there's racism everywhere, I think with something like that, 19 families involved, it's enough behind it, and it's your own private property. We've seen the law do some dumb shit, but like, I think they're fine. I just hopefully whatever investment they put into it, they can yield the benefits because you can with that kind of space, you can build a small community, housing. Shops, bang, 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 and that's
You can build an IKEA if you want.
fucking IKEA. Fuck those places. I hate
As long
IKEA.
as you don't masturbate inside of it.
Nah, it's lit. Do that shit.
Anything else, Jen? I feel like you haven't said much of what's on your docket.
I already said call me Sir Per. Okay, so our good friend Court.
What up, Court?
Hey,
Put up
Court.
something about our Jewish people trying to dip out on 2020 early on us. And I was
Whoa,
like,
what's that mean?
I was like, what? But I guess because Jewish people were saying Happy New Year. And so a Jewish friend replied and said, well, technically we were never in 2020 right now. It's the year 5780, about to be 5781. And it hit me that to the Jewish community, the year 2020 isn't really relevant because that's based off Christ's life.
Oh.
BC is before Christ.
Right.
AD is Anno Domini, in the year of the Lord.
Yeah.
So if you don't really recognize Christ, then why would you?
Why would you count time that way?
Right. So to them, it's the year 5781, and it really hits you like there's 3,500 extra years of Jewish history that you know what I'm saying. Like
Not attached to. Yeah. Wow.
like that'd be 3,500 or 3,700 AD. I mean BC.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
And when that almost, because we're like, 2020, blah, 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 like, oh my God, this year, blah, blah. But no, it's not even just Jewish. I think when I was in Abu Dhabi, they had clocks, and they go based on like some moon calendar or something like that.
The
So
lunar
their
calendar,
joint's
yeah.
different. So we're like, oh, this year, everybody's year is different. Like, although we're like current still, it's a different time.
For them.
Oh, this is a high conversation.
Right?
I gotta save that.
And so they was like that's Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And then I got more mad because I'm like, ever since we was in school,
Yep.
you always see on the calendar.
Come on now.
They used to in the beginning of the year, and the Jewish kids get to stay out of
Yep.
school, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and we were always like,
Hating.
well, what is that?
Hating.
Why they don't have to come to school? In all them years of schooling, and this is how we always talk about like how they don't teach enough Black history. Same thing for Jewish people. Like, how is that we don't know what Rosh Hashanah is? That it's New Year.
I agree.
And then I was just like, this is wild. I was kind of pissed off, honestly.
As you should be.
That's a good point because I was thinking about this because I get the acronyms messed up. RBG, the woman that
Ruth Ginsburg.
Bader RBG, she passed.
Oh, I was
rest
like-
in peace. Darren was like RBK Reebok.
I was like,
He's right.
G Biz?
Red
Like,
Kid.
I'm sorry, no disrespect. I didn't know where you were going.
She passed, and I was randomly thinking about like this archaic system that we have, and people being appointed as just somehow mad old white men still.
Still.
So like things should be different because everything should reflect what the Americans look like, the American population looks like. So like the Supreme Court should be at least 50% women, and then there should be other ethnicities within it. With history, we shouldn't be just teaching American history. In classes you have so it's so diverse. Why aren't we learning more about Jewish people, African culture, Hispanic culture? Like that all should be woven into the curriculum because it's not just the South and the North and they beefed and now you have America. No, there's within that these people came and that's where this stuff came from, and like it all should be woven into the to history.
Yeah, because I was watching TV and they were talking about how they polled a bunch of people, like basically like around our age, about their knowledge of the Holocaust, and like a lot of people just didn't. Like even me, I don't really know much about the Holocaust, to be honest with you. I never seen Schindler's List or any of the movies, so...
You read Diary of Anne Frank, though, right?
No.
Oh,
See?
wow.
So I'm one of those people who, like, I know it's something terrible that happened, but I don't really know
why.
what happened or why. And I think that's kind of how we talk about a lot of white people don't know about black people. Mm-hmm. Same thing. They're like, okay, I know slavery's a thing, but I don't really know what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the more the schools can get that out, not even just schools, just society can just talk about things. It's important.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
Yeah, everything is dated, man. Like, I mean, obviously we haven't been in school in a long time, but like when I talk to my son about the curriculum, especially with history, he says it's boring, and I'm pretty sure it's boring because they stuck with the same shit.
Tigris and Euphrates River.
Yeah, like, come on, like there's so many other things that lend to what the youth are seeing in their day to day.
The hunter-gatherers.
Yeah, like, come on, let's update some of this shit. You know, America is different. We got a lot going on here, a lot of people that contributed to the establishment of this country. Let's talk about it. Talk about where they came from.
Modern history is important.
Come on.
You know, we're kind of sweeping modern history under the rug so we can talk about old shit. But I want to know about Marvin Gaye and why his dad killed him. Like,
Fam.
Let's talk about some shit like that.
Pop culture history a little bit, yeah.
You know, that'd be a great class.
Sprinkle it in.
Yeah.
That Elvis was a pedophile, all of that, put it in.
All of them.
It's just crazy. I read that fact and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't understand how some of these things, I don't want to get into it, but how they just happened. Like,
well, because it was okay then. If you listen to...
marry a 14-year-old? What?
If you listen to some of the rock songs...
Yeah.
If you listen to LL Cool J, I mean, you don't got to put it all on rock. Like, any songs, honestly, before, like, 1990.
Oh, Poison.
Yeah. I was definitely going to
yeah.
say Poison. Anything before 94, 95 is kind of like fair game. I'm not saying all songs before that point are in that kind of realm, but there's a few songs.
Yeah. So, shit was
Backstage,
just all right.
underage, adolescent. How you doing?
Fine. She replied, I
like to do the wild
You like to do what? With who?
Action took place.
My daughter.
Oh, my God.
My daughter.
The J, the I, the M, the M, the Y, girl.
y'all.
I need a body bag. That's a condom.
With a underaged girl.
Those are lyrics.
Yeah. Shit is wild.
I get it. Speaking of wild shit, can we talk about TV shows real quick?
I know what you about to say.
Jen.
She's not going to watch. She doesn't care.
I know. But Jen,
Look at her. She's like,
I just want to tell you, if you ever want to just watch a show, just watch a show. Watch Lovecraft Country. Look, her and her bonnet. I can't take her.
I told her to take it off. She don't listen.
Jen, just...
If it was on ABC, she would watch it. If it was on a local channel, she would watch it.
Jen, this show, I was telling him the other day, I feel like I wasn't high enough to watch this show, and I don't get high.
I couldn't even tell you what it's about.
I'm not sure either. I just know it's fucking insane.
Sounds like my kind of party.
Takes place in what, the 50s, 60s?
50s.
What platform is this show on?
HBO.
I'm still paying for that, and I'm not watching it. So
You better watch that shit.
I was about to cancel it.
Don't cancel it.
Why you paying for HBO?
There was a reason.
I'll give you money.
But then Darling has one.
Was it Insecure or some shit?
Possibly. You gonna give me yours? I thought you was using mine.
I am. I'll give you money for it. Just don't end it, please.
He said.
Wait, so you're gonna give her money?
Yeah.
For her HBO? Why don't you just get the HBO?
No, I'd rather just give her money.
Oh.
It's already in. Because if I have my own, then I feel like I'm gonna have to share it with people I don't want to share it with. Nah, I can't share it. This is not mine.
But you could tell people that even if it was yours, they don't know your life.
They do.
Oh, Darren.
I know.
Oh, Darren.
I know. Let me know if you cancel though. I'd rather know ahead of time.
Season finale.
I don't want to get into bed, put my mask here.
Do you watch TV with the mask on?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Just
play on
dread
my
sock.
Yeah. I'll play on my phone. See, the dangerous part is when I get into bed to watch something, I'm gonna fall asleep and then not put the machine on, and then wake up at 3, like fuck, I have a headache now because I didn't put the machine
Goddamn.
on, and then it's too late at this point. If I put the machine, I'm gonna sleep for 2 hours. It's not gonna make a difference. So, yes, Lovecraft Country. Please watch it.
Yeah.
It's also Dave. I finished up Dave the other day.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Good show.
FX.
Very good show. I think you really like the show. It's to me, it's similar to Atlanta in the kind of the story idea.
Okay.
The execution is very different, but it's very good.
They did it really well. There's an episode that's kind of serious, but they did it in a way that works for the show.
Yep.
And it touches on some important shit.
Yes.
Kind of like Atlanta, where nigga, I ain't gay. Like that whole shit. Like it was serious, but it was funny as fuck.
Yes.
That shit was hilarious.
That shit was funny. So they kind of have like FX kind of
has
a
a
style.
nice niche of addressing serious with funny.
Yeah.
So, Darling and I were talking before I came here, and he asked me something, and he was like, "Don't ask him that." Then he was like, "Fuck it,
This
I'm not
always
invited
happens.
there
Always
anyway,
happens.
so just ask it, cause whatever, I don't give a shit." And I said, "All right, cool."
And he is invited.
That's what I be telling him. He don't listen.
Open invite.
Only
to
Darren don't want
Darren's
him
house.
here. I know. Darren said it.
Oh.
Look at his face. Look at
I
his
can't
little face.
handle him here. Like,
Oh.
if you want, he can sit here, and I'll just sit on the steps.
See, my darling. Is
I
not
love him dearly.
He's not that scary.
I can't handle.
Nah, that shit
Could
was-
you imagine
that shit was
this
great,
energy?
nigga.
Could you imagine 2 weeks of not this and then add him?
That shit was great, yo. That shit was fucking great.
9, Bim. There was 9 of them that were
yeah.
dropped.
That's it.
shit.
thought it
I think I was
12.
responsible for 2. No, it was 9. I counted.
I think you had 3. No,
Darren had 3.
Darren had
3?
3. Oh
No,
yeah, you
he-
let it fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Anyways, what were you going to ask your question, madam?
So they took a lot of turns before it got to this point. But like, are you ready?
Ready.
Imagine you home, right?
I'm home.
And a dude breaks into your house
Oh, boy.
and starts jacking you off. Do you stop him?
What?
What is? Wait.
Don't ask questions. Just roll with it.
Yes, I stop him.
What if it starts feeling good though?
No, I stop him.
No, stop.
What if you can't stop him?
I can't.
We
stop
can't. What you mean?
What if he ties you up first?
No.
Oh, that's terrible.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, tie me off and jack me off.
It's diabolical.
Nah, I'm screaming. I'm screaming.
Because you don't want to enjoy it.
I don't know that I can get up screaming for my life.
What's happening? It felt too good.
Chill. Nah, that's wow. No. I don't even want to think about it.
This makes me worried on how they got there. That's
Don't worry about how we got there.
I can only imagine their conversations.
It's my
Oh,
baby.
dear.
that's my baby.
That's my baby.
That's my baby.
Wrap this shit up. We'll do it again next week. We'll try again next week.
Make sure. Thank you for listening, Rock with us as always.
Yeah,
Make sure you follow us on social media, PLSDLTHIS on Instagram, on Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook, we're Please Delete This. On YouTube, we are Please Delete This. Anywhere you look, we are Please Delete This. Make sure you follow us and share us on your favorite podcast platform, such as Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes Radio, iHeartRadio.
Can we get us on title somehow?
I looked into it.
SoundCloud.
It's not very easy.
Really?
I mean, I'll keep looking into it.
Yeah, I'll check it too. Yeah, let's get everywhere.
Somebody had posted something. First of all, I'm sad if Cardi B and Offset get divorced.
Oh yes, that was
Yeah.
a thing.
Somebody that we know had posted something about, they have to do these different challenges, and you basically like the latest one was post your firstborn challenge. And, like, why do people keep doing this? And I saw something a while ago, and I think I might have spoken about this before, but I'm gonna speak about it again. How there are people out there who try to steal your identity.
Yes.
And they make up these challenges and whatever.
Oh.
And what
To
happens
get
is
that
because before it was they were trying to steal your passwords. People done found ways to crack those codes, and so now there's 2-step identification. They ask you questions
Oh,
or
boy.
whatever. So a lot of times the questions are stuff like, what's your firstborn's name? Or what's the first street you lived on? Or,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So when they make these challenges, like, okay, shout out, your porn name is your first name, the first street you lived on, and your cat's name.
Jen.
And now they're getting all that information.
So I saw this in a movie. You probably saw it. The Magician
Now You See
movie.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they did that. They
Yep.
tricked the guy into like they pretended to guess like some telepathy shit or whatever the fuck you guess shit with. Like, your cat's name was Muffins. And he's like, ha, no, it was Skittles.
Something, yeah.
So they used all of that shit to get into his stuff. I ain't even think of that shit for social media.
So on Facebook, they do
Oh my
all these
God.
quizzes all the time to ask you, oh, if you were pizza, what would your favorite kind be? Or what's your favorite food?
my
And people
God.
are just, oh, I'm purple. I'm a Capricorn.
I ain't even think of that shit.
When you say I'm a Capricorn, now you're narrowing down your birthday to one of 12.
Oh,
I mean,
yo.
1/12 of the options. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're basically handing your identity to these people. So
Wow.
when I see people on Facebook, like, why do people be doing this? I say the same thing. Like, please stop doing this. I used to do it too, and I'm like, one day when it hit me, like, yo, you're just giving your information away.
Jen, I like that. Nice tip.
So I meant to bring that up.
Good shit. Wow, that was good.
Yay.
Look at Jen being
Good
useful.
job, Jen.
No, that's wow. That shit
No.
fucked me up because I don't do any of that stuff anyways. But I see it all the time. Oh man,
They
that's
just be like, oh, take this quiz and see what character and friends you are. And then
Yeah, and
they
then
ask you 5 stupid-ass questions. Like, oh, what's your favorite subject in school?
interesting.
And even if you
Wow.
think that it's not something that's relevant to your password or your information, it's just a ploy to get you to start answering shit about yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
So that they can ask that
They've got
one
this
question.
database
Wow.
of information
Yep.
about each person out
Yep.
there.
Holy
Because
shit.
they'll call the bank and be like, yeah, this is, I'm home and
Because you don't know that source. Whoever's asking this or created the quiz or whatever, you don't know who. It's not Mark Zuckerberg doing that shit. It's some other Russian company.
And
or
there's
whatever.
some database somewhere where every time you answer one of these quizzes, no matter if the quizzes are
it's
connected,
added to your profile.
it's adding to your profile on
Wow.
Facebook and whatever, and
Yep.
you're just adding to that.
Shut it down. Shut it all down, guys. Stop posting shit that we don't
Tease
care
the
about.
internet.
I mean, I should post a lot of shit I don't care about, but
Yeah.
you know,
Well, be funny at least if you're gonna do it.
you know what I'm saying?
Like you funny, Tisha funny. She said something the other day. Oh, did you see what she posted? I'll show you guys later.
No, what?
But it was if Usher was Dominican.
Oh
I had
Yes.
to scroll by it.
We'll look at it later. Don't do it now.
no, I haven't looked at it, and it's hilarious. I think Darla sent me that.
Shout out to Sleep the Soap. Make sure.
Do we
you-
still have a promo code? Because I got to re-up.
I need to re-up too, and I can double check.
Yeah, hit her up. You know what I mean, let's get our
I
discount.
got you. So make sure you check out Sleep the Soap. www.solitasoap, SOLITA soap.com. Shout out to Kingston 8.
Yeah.
Yo, it's warm now, but the last couple of days were cold.
Yep.
So I got excited for hoodie season, and so I just checked our favorite plug
Yep.
to see if she has some hoodies coming out, and she said that she's gearing up.
God bless.
So I'm super excited for
Nice,
that. So
nice.
stay tuned, kingston8.com. I'm trying to think there was anything else, and I can't think of anything. Shout out to those celebrating a birthday last month and this month.
Word.
And then on a little bit of a somber note, rest in peace to all those people who unfortunately lost their lives. Such
Yeah,
as,
man, I've been seeing some stuff.
it's been overwhelming.
Yo.
and it's like it's scary because it's like we're fighting COVID and those people died from COVID, and then when it's like, oh no, this person just died because of some other reason, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So,
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, it's been heavy seeing like
Yes.
at least 3 last week. It's-
yeah,
oh.
yeah. It's so sad. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Love each other. Congratulations to our friend Bim
Oh, that's me.
becoming
Hey,
a husband.
Drina, yes.
To Drina. Drina, she's done something that has not been done before.
what's that?
She has successfully wed a Fuja.
Wale's married. And that we're gonna end on that note. We love you guys. Peace. What up, Wale?